I go.
They get the
Bro. What are you doing?
For those that are just listening,
shaking
Phil
my hips
just
like Moroccan women.
Yeah, he belly danced.
He
I don't know
does.
that that's a Moroccan
I don't
thing,
think that's a
but-
Moroccan thing.
hips
That's
did
definitely
not
got to be a Moroccan thing.
And if you ain't fucking with this podcast, then you're just a bitch ass trick.
Rise and shine.
Right, bright and
Yeah.
early.
Put a couple winches on it.
I need some
Hey.
coffee.
Welcome back to another episode of Save It for the Pod, episode number 121. Yes, sir. As I said, we bright and early recording for y'all. I'll apologize in advance because I don't know if I'll have this out at 6 a.m. on Tuesday, but it will definitely be out on Tuesday or at some point this week. But just seen y'all boys yesterday, but how y'all doing? Tell the people who haven't seen y'all.
Phil, go ahead, bro. How you been?
I'm Gucci, bro. Can't complain.
That's it?
Zach?
Yeah.
That's it?
That's it.
Nothing else?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good, man.
I've been good. It's been a good week. A couple of good things. Tatiana got a new job, so shout out to her for that. Wait, actually, we might have mentioned that on the last pod, but she started a new job, which she really fucks with so far. My ticket was dismissed. Yeah, but they still said I got to pay court fees of like $125, so that's annoying.
Wait, how much is the ticket?
I think it, honestly, I'm not sure because I looked at the ticket and there were different like ranges. It didn't really say one specific amount. And I think technically I got two tickets, one for expired registration and two for speeding.
Yeah.
So
So it was over 125.
I think so.
For sure. Easy one.
But I was just hoping I'd get away scotch-free. And then also got out of jury duty, which was very nice.
How'd you do that?
So I got lucky because the judge, she was heartless, bro. Like there were people that she asked, is there anyone here with hardships that cannot attend the following days of jury duty? Because usually selection process might be like 1 or 2 days. They told us what the case was. Well, I'm not on the case, so I could talk about it. But unfortunately, it was a guy that I guess like molested a minor or something like that. So it was supposed to start last week and then continue through this weekend, especially because it was a long weekend. They were trying to knock everything out as quick as possible. But she asked, anyone have hardships? People gave all their excuses. People had like pre-planned doctor's visits, heart surgery. Some of them.
Surgery?
It wasn't heart surgery, but it was like heart something. Like they had to get their heart checked out.
Some people, it just wasn't their thing.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody said they had an important meeting. The judge had zero remorse for that, and I'm like, fuck, that was gonna be my excuse because I had a meeting, the Sports Fest. Like y'all know that for UM it's important, but to a judge that's not gonna sound important at all.
Yeah.
And this has been scheduled since February. Like this was gonna be our first meeting, and now Sports Fest is gonna be in the fall, so it's not like I can push it back this semester.
Oh, dear.
Like typically.
So did you Google like reasons,
Well,
like excuses?
I just said I have a very important meeting and I'm the head of the committee. And she was like, well, do you have someone above you? And I was like, yeah, I have my boss. And she was kind of implying he should be the one leading the meeting. Well, I was like, he's an adjunct professor and he teaches Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 12:30 to 1:30. So he can't make it. And she was like, well, he's going to need to email me. And I was like, and I have to get a physical for working college basketball. Like, if I don't get this physical on time, then I'm not going to be able to work.
But you get the physical whatever.
I know. I had already gotten the physical too. So that part was a lie. I was like, I have to get blood work and a physical. And she was like, you have to see if you can get your doctor's appointment moved. So after I got out of jury duty, I pretended to call. Obviously, I didn't call, but I was like, it's after 5:30, so can't get a hold of anyone to reschedule this. And she was like, all right,
she was there with you while you were on the call?
No, I emailed her back because I got her contact information. So I emailed her, and she didn't respond until 8:30. So I'm like, fuck, I'm definitely going to have to go to jury duty again tomorrow because they hadn't selected at that point. So, but long story short, or long story less long, got out of it. So,
Hey. I want to be a part of a jury.
It's not
I
his
want to go to
thing.
jury
nah,
duty.
that shit trash, bro.
I just want to be on a cool trial. I think it'd be cool,
Yeah,
like a big one too.
yeah.
Because then years later you'll be in a documentary. Probably.
You've never been selected?
Nah, I've never gotten selected for jury.
Me either.
Damn, that's crazy. You've never been selected, AJ?
What do you mean by selected?
Like they've never summoned you? Or
I've-
that's what I mean.
I've been,
Like,
I've been called for it, but I've never had to actually do it.
But y'all have never been
Mm-mm.
summoned?
I've never been
No.
summoned.
Oh, that's
I
crazy.
Also, don't check my mail often, so maybe I have. I don't know. Or change my address. My address is never up to
Yeah.
date.
He's been something like 10 times.
Yeah, for real.
Like, where are you, bro?
Yeah, this was the second time for me. First time was in Palm Beach, but that was short and sweet. Like they sent me home right away. This
I-
Miami one was OD.
I think I've been summoned like 2 or 3 times.
Really?
Yeah,
Damn.
but I've never actually had to do it.
Oh,
A
you're
couple
lit.
times it's just like, oh, call and see if you have to show up,
Yeah.
and I didn't.
Yeah, well, fuck jury duty. Tatiana had made a point. She saw a TikTok that jury duty should be like a job. I don't think it should be a full-time job, but kind of how like your what's it called? Like bankers are this, like you get a stamp. Fuck, what's it called?
Oh, I know you're talking about.
It's gonna-
Notary.
Yes, like being like a notary. That's what I feel like jury duty should be, where it's like something you can do and get extra compensation. But I don't know. But that's
then-
Don't they? Your
then
job
you
has
probably
to
get-
pay you though, no?
Yeah,
No.
they do. Yeah,
Oh, they do all your on jury duty? Oh, okay.
They're
But it's not a
They're
lot.
supposed to.
What?
They don't pay you. Is that
Your
what you-
job is still supposed.
Oh,
to
your
pay.
job is supposed to
Yeah,
pay.
but
I
I
thought you said you
think-
get paid.
I think if your job doesn't, I do think that they do compensate you.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but that's all I got. How's y'all week been?
Luke?
My week's been amazing, but also hectic, but also amazing. Lane dropped. That's the
It's
biggest-
lit. Lit.
That's
Thanks
the
for the
biggest
drop.
achievement.
Oh wait, do you have my shirt?
Oh fuck.
You fucking
I'm sorry.
bitch.
Everyone else got
I was
theirs,
looking forward to it, bro.
Everyone else got theirs mailed out
Uh,
to them, like next day air.
If they-
Zach's
if
still
they
waiting
bought
for
the
his.
first day, yeah.
My fault, Zach. I didn't even go to storage, bro.
You good?
Honestly, if you would have shipped it, it might have been to you quick.
Yeah.
You good? It's
But
whatever.
you
I'm
know I'll
not
get
in
it to you.
any rush.
At some point next year or whatever. But yeah, no, it's been, I don't want to say like relief, but it definitely feels good that like, okay, everything that we've been working towards up to this point, like we get to see it in action. And people are ordering, so that's fulfilling. But definitely like now is, I don't want to say the hardest part, but now is when like the real work also kind of kicks in, because now you have to try to reach people who aren't part of
Yeah.
your following, part of the group already. And then also like mailing stuff out, because right now with like, you know, Amazon, people order something on Amazon, they get it within like, they can get overnight.
Yeah.
It's delivered at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
the next day. So like everyone wants their stuff like right away. So trying to get people their stuff
yeah,
right
I
I don't
away.
think
think that's the
cloth-
case with clothing.
Yeah, clothing's a little
Yeah.
more understandable.
Yeah, anytime you order anything, there's usually a wait. Especially if it's you order like a certain brand of tea from like a certain designer, you know that they don't have the access to the shipping that Amazon does. So I don't think unless you pay for like 3 to 5 business days, I don't think
Yeah.
you expect it. Like you
Well,
kind
that's good to
of
hear.
expect. I mean, from my personal shopping experience, and I order a lot of shit online.
Yeah. Well, that's why, I mean, I don't know. That's why I wanted to go to USPS like right away and get
Yeah,
everything shipped out. like,
surprise
next
and delight
day.
people, you know.
Yeah. Because people were ordering at like 8 p.m. and then they already got the email
Yeah.
that it was shipped like within 12 hours.
I
Yeah,
think that's
multiple people
important.
hit me up and were like,
Yeah.
damn, y'all ship it's crazy.
I think that's important when people see that, oh, its process is on its way, as opposed to like, damn, my shit's still processing.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
They didn't even ship this shit out in 2 days. Like, okay.
sometimes people be like, oh, it ships in 3 days, but like the shipping is 3 days, but give us some time or a leeway to like process and
Yeah.
pack the order and stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, it's been really nice, to be honest. Like, I can't wait for the next one, like the next drop.
Is there anything y'all think you could have done differently or wish you did differently, or has this gone exactly how you planned?
No, there's some stuff, but
Yeah, I think for sure stuff we would do different, but I think this is the best it could go for our first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
other stuff that we could do better is just like, oh, we learn now, so now we can do things better.
Yeah, exactly.
Some of the stuff, like, I was working on the site until like until launch.
Really?
Actually, even 5 minutes after we had to make an update. But yeah. So for me, this entire week was, I didn't even work out as much as I have been, because I was just like, I know there's something I'm forgetting on the site, or let me just like spend the time looking at it, thinking that kind of stuff.
Was setting up the site difficult?
It wasn't hard, but it's just doing all of it for the first time, you know,
Got you.
and then just finding where things are. But
Site looks good. It's very user friendly.
Yeah, we said we were gonna do things right. Like, we all agreed. Like, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it right the first time.
yeah,
Which meant like some of the costs are gonna be a little bit higher.
Mm-hmm.
Like getting a studio.
like our margins on this one.
Yeah, like
weren't
getting
like
rates
what
down here.
regular margins would be. Yeah.
Getting an actual site instead of selling off IG, which a lot of people will sell off IG for their first drop. Like spending more on the product at cost. So like when we're getting everything in bulk or wholesale prices. So like there are a couple changes, like how could we cut costs? How could we improve, like packaging was another thing.
Or storage
Stuff, how to store the stuff for long periods of time while it's not selling yet. So there were a few things that we're like, okay, how can we do it better for the
Yeah,
second
like processes type stuff.
one? Yeah.
Got you.
Hey, it's good though. I mean, if you guys are excited about where you are with your first launch, that's always a good thing. Especially like if you put an emphasis of quality over quantity and just pushing shit out. I think that'll go a long way once you guys are able to formulate like the rinse and repeat formula, and then people will notice it they'll notice it in the quality.
Yeah,
like that shit matters.
We've had
that's the most
people.
important thing.
That's true. Like we've had people feel it and they're like, "Holy shit!" Like
Oh,
I've
that
never
actually
felt
happened.
something this.
The guy I was telling you about at
Yeah.
He bought like 2 hours after he touched the product.
Yeah.
It was I showed it to my friend, and he was like, oh, like this is he was just like basically talking about it and hyping it. This is the one that also has his own brand.
Yeah.
And he's used similar wholesalers to us too. So he does it so he knows like the ins and outs. And then he was just like talking about the details in it. I was like, thanks for the hype, like noticing the things that we actually did. Like our packaging, instead of like using plastic bags, is paper, because we wanted to be more sustainable. He noticed that too.
Yeah.
But anyway, so he's like, yeah, touch and feel it. And the dude touched, he's like, what? I've never felt any t-shirt be like, or any shirt be, or feel like this kind of quality. And he's like, I definitely need to check y'all out for real. He had already followed, but he was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll follow. Like, it was one of those. And then once he felt it, he was like, oh, I actually need this shirt.
Yeah.
Zach's over there like, "Fuck, where's my shirt?"
Wait, did y'all put that sustainability part on the website?
That's a good question.
You should.
There's like hints to it here and there. It's not like overt, but it's kind of like, I mean, in all
definitely.
the descriptions we're like, yo, everything's 100% cotton. We didn't use anything that was like synthetic, no synthetic fabrics, nothing like that. So there's that.
Should,
but
put that on there. Like, make that a thing too. People love that shit.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
our wholesaler
I think,
pays their workers a livable wage.
That's all should be
Yeah.
noted on the
No, it should
website.
be.
That is
That's true.
customer information that matters, especially now with like all these different groups, and people want to know that, okay, this is a trusted company, that they're using the best products, that they aren't like, that they're environment friendly. You know,
Yeah.
It
for
may
sure.
not be much, but it is. It means
To some people, yeah.
Yeah, that was
true.
part of the plan too. But for launch, it was like,
Launch was hectic.
yeah, this is
I'm
let's
I'm
make
just
sure.
something to think about.
Yeah.
No, for sure. No, we definitely will, and that's a good call out, because I could have done it already, like after we launched, but yeah, for sure I'm gonna get on that.
Wait, did you
Yeah.
add the what do you call them shits? Them candies?
No.
Werther's. This
So
nigga
thank you,
Luke
Cardinal.
messages
If anyone on
us.
the podcast likes Werther's Originals, Luke has 15 bags for you.
This
I got
man
you.
texted us yesterday. Yo, I know this is a weird question, but does anyone like Werther's? No, nigga. We
You
not.
could just
I
mail
used to
them
love
over.
Werther's.
Bro,
by the way.
Phil
I
used to
loved
love
Werther's
them.
growing up.
If Phil wasn't vegan, he would have taken them.
Bro, I would have taken. I mean, I still take some to give them to the gym, and just have
See?
them like we'll give the shit. I'll give the shit away if you
The
need me to. But I used to
Werther's,
love
bro.
those things. They're good candies.
Why wouldn't you just ship them to her?
Because it probably cost a lot of fucking money to ship them to Guyana.
Oh, okay.
Was she down here?
No.
You just-
Michelle was taking them to Guyana.
Got you.
And I met up with Michelle, but forgot the fucking Werther's.
Of course.
Also, Michelle, if you're listening, I hope you're doing well. Obviously, I would not know.
Nah,
so-
she was chilling.
Because she's
And you're not getting unblocked.
Yeah, she's blocked. What'd you say, Phil?
She was chilling. She
Oh, okay.
she came down. But like I don't think her area got hit that bad from what she told me.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just saying.
Oh,
because he
she's
blocked
I
her.
don't think you talk about the hurricane.
Nah, he
Nah.
could care less.
He has her perma banned.
And then also, AJ's birthday was on drop day. I feel like, did you even get to enjoy your birthday? Because you were probably so stressed out because it dropped.
Honestly, I should have took the day off of work.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, but no, it was fine. Yeah.
Good. Was that the plan to have it on your birthday?
No, it wasn't the plan to have it on my birthday, but we just needed to drop at that time, basically.
Yeah. Got you.
Yeah, I think we were like 6 weeks out, and we were like September 1st is like the very latest we want to do it.
Yeah.
Got you.
Make sure y'all send AJ some booty pics for his birthday.
Hey, he's 30
Or
now,
buy
so-
some Lane for his birthday.
Yes, buy Lane or send my dog some booty pics.
Or do both.
Or do both. Yeah. And or.
All right, so the moment that at least Tatiana has been waiting for, because we've been putting it off,
Shout out Tippy Toes with 2 left feet.
is the superlatives. We haven't done it because people have been missing from the pod, or we just had other topics.
I'm going to
that-
be missing.
Huh?
I'm going to be missing.
Why?
For another 2 weeks.
3 weeks.
Oh,
2 weeks. 3
Oh
weeks.
yeah.
Oh, because you're going to Portugal?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Wow, because you're a
So
bitch.
this is the last chance we get for
When do you
for
leave?
next month. Next weekend.
Wait, when?
Sunday morning.
Sunday.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I was going to say.
Can you bring me back?
Also,
a
no, we
bottle
could do.
of,
We can probably get one more in. Or you're not gonna be able to?
I don't know. I'll see.
Can you bring me
I
back
haven't even
a
packed
bottle
anything.
of Spanish olive oil?
Spanish olive oil.
Because you're going to Spain.
I'm going to Port. Oh, I guess I am going to Spain, but I don't know if I didn't remember if I told you I was going to Spain.
You did. tell
But
me
I
you
know
were
you
going
always
to
mix
Spain.
up Spain and
No,
Portugal.
you
Bro,
told me
the
you
other
were
reason
going to Spain.
Other reason I want to go is my flight back from London would have had like a 20-hour layover in Morocco too.
Oh, that's kind of lit.
Yeah. So I
And
might try
Morocco
to
Now you
got
gotta
grab
go.
some
some
still.
pretty women. Very beautiful women.
I might try to tell him it's my birthday. I need some booty pics.
Yeah.
I go.
They get the.
Bro. What are you doing?
For those that are just listening,
Shaking
Phil
my hips
just
like Moroccan women.
Yeah, he belly danced. I
He
don't know
does.
that that's a Moroccan
I don't
thing,
think that's
but
a Moroccan thing.
hits
That's
did
definitely
not
got to
like-
be a Moroccan thing.
Yeah, they belly dance out there.
Do they?
Look
Yeah.
it
They
up.
probably do.
No,
but
yeah,
I
they
don't
probably
know
do, but I
that
don't know
it's
if
their thing.
Yeah, like exclusively a Moroccan thing.
I feel like if you go to a Moroccan restaurant,
He's like,
they
"Are you going to
definitely-
Africa? Ooh,
If you go
fried
to a
chicken."
Moroccan restaurant, they belly dance.
Yeah,
All
for sure.
Moroccan restaurants.
I'm sure.
I'm sure they probably not. Let me
95%
see.
of them.
95% of Moroccan restaurants. Y'all are wild.
Even if they don't have hired belly dancers, after you give them a tip, the workers will belly dance. But yeah, those.
we
that
don't
are
have a
listening,
food section, but shout out to Miami Spice, bro.
I still have never checked that out. How long is it going on until?
to the end of September.
End of September. Okay.
So the place I went for on my birthday called Blue Collar, it's really good. It's like a I'll send pictures, but it doesn't. The stuff is. I mean, some of the presentation is nice, but it's more like. I mean, the food is really high quality, but the vibe's supposed to be like a kind of like a diner, an old. I want to say old timey diner, and a lot of it's kind of like soul food based.
Mm-hmm.
But everything was really good. I
I
had
know-
a burger, and it was just like a plain cheeseburger, but it was made of like picanha steak, brisket, and
I don't even know what that is.
something else. This is a type of steak, but it was just that ground, so it was good. But it was just like a regular. It was good and like really high quality, but it's just a burger. But they had shrimp and grits as an appetizer. It's good.
As an appetizer? Dang.
Yeah, they had. Well, this one it's a little bit smaller because like it's supposed to be kind of like fine dining, but I'll send you pictures so you guys see. But it's also Miami Spice, so their plates are usually a little bit smaller.
Mm-hmm.
But so me and my mom and my dad went. We got appetizers. There was a jalapeno cornbread.
That sounds lit.
What's the name of this
It
place
was
again?
fire. Blue collar.
Blue Collar.
Jalapeno cornbread. You probably can't eat that though. If I'm being
That's
honest.
cool. I was just trying to see if I
Yeah.
heard of it before.
There might be actually no. They have veggie plates. You just got to see. They do have a thing where, I mean, it's like most like kind of soul food places where you could just get a veggie plate only and like
Yeah.
as a meal. So they have that, but all right, jalapeno cornbread. Oh, conch fritters that were good, and shrimp and grits for appetizer. Then my dad got ribs for the entree. I got the burger, and my mom got brisket. That was pretty good too. I actually have some in here because she couldn't finish it. It was decent sized portion or big portions for the entrees, and then the dessert was good. It was bread pudding,
Okay.
and then they have a key lime pie and a chocolate cake, but we just got the bread pudding and the chocolate cake.
Got you.
But so, and then you can also get a drink. All this is $45 only. a
So
person.
you explained
that's not
Miami
bad.
Spice once before. Like I said, I've never checked it out.
Yeah.
So they have on their menus like just the Miami Spice menu, or do you have to be there and be like, you know the vibes? I mean, you know I'm
No.
here.
They have a Miami Spice menu.
It depends. It depends on the place.
Yeah.
'Cause like when we went to Prime Fish, they gave you the regular menu, and then
Yeah.
they like, oh, could we see the Miami Spice? And I'm
Okay.
like, oh, okay, sure. Like, cause, but this one, Blue Collar, everything on the menu is part of their Miami Spice,
Okay.
which is like is kind of rare, especially for at the $45 price. Some places will do that and it'll be at 60, because it's usually 45 or 60, and then lunch is a different number, probably like 35, but sometimes it won't have everything. But Blue Collar is the reason why I wanted to go there too. It was just like, oh, everything, and they included a drink and alcoholic drinks too. It was
Yeah.
like the
Nice.
first beer on the list, the first wine on each of the lists, and any non-alcoholic.
You got a drink?
No, I just
Oh,
got
okay.
I just got a
My
a
dog
root
turned
beer.
30 and turned different.
Get him a
A
little
root
wine.
beer.
I was drinking beer, for sure. I was drinking beer, but yeah, it was lit.
It's
But
lit,
you
it's
can
lit.
go on. I can send a link. I'll send a link to the chat just in case anyone happens to be here. But they have a list of every single restaurant that's participating
Okay.
and what's on their menu.
Got you. I got to check it out for sure. All right, but let's get into these superlatives. So, starting off, best dressed. Who is the best dressed on the pod? I think I'm going to go Lukey.
I don't know if there's a best dress, to be honest with you. I think we all
I think
dress
we're all
pretty good.
trash.
No, I think we
No,
all
no.
dress. I think we all dress really well,
Yeah.
especially when we all dress up. I just think it's more of what are you into and
Yeah,
what do you
I think
consider
it's-
the best
I
dress.
think it's
'cause we all
probably
have
Zach or
different
Luke.
styles.
I pick Luke because he puts the most effort and money into his outfits, probably.
That doesn't mean he's the best dress.
I know it doesn't, but that's still my answer.
I just think all of us dress really well. So that's
I
my
agree.
answer.
I agree.
I don't think it's the best dress in our group. And I've asked like Miles, and he didn't think he thought the same.
Yeah, Miles calling us buns.
No, he was
Damn.
just like I don't. He was like I don't know if I could pick a best dressed. I just think all y'all dress well and y'all got different
We're all
styles.
buns. It's fine.
We have
Oh,
different.
but
We have
this
different
one-
styles
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I
You
like.
gotta have
I
an
like.
answer.
Yeah, I know. We can't do this for every
Don't
single
think it's
one.
me.
Oh yeah, I mean I would pick myself. I'd say obviously, but if I didn't, couldn't pick
Yeah, and I
myself,
would pick myself too.
I would.
I wouldn't pick me.
I would probably pick.
I can
Best
be at
best
some points,
comfiest.
but
I'd pick Zach
Best comfiest.
because I think his style is closely more related to my style and what I
Yeah.
like.
That's true.
So I'd probably pick Zach.
Yeah,
if
your
I had to
styles are
pick
similar.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, like best dress, we have to go category. Like, okay, who's the most?
well, so if
coziest?
we just give everyone a point system, I said I'm
Most
splitting mine, right?
coziest.
So I would say Zach or Luke. I mean, yeah, Zach or Luke. You said Phil. You said you were Zach, right?
Mm-hmm. I pick myself and Zach.
I pick Luke.
And I pick me. He's
So
doing
I'm
math.
not picking. I'm not picking me. So I think
that
it'd be
gives-
Zach. I think Zach would be 2.5.
No, I think Luke would get the most.
If Phil, you said him only, right?
No,
Said
he said-
myself and Zach.
Okay.
But I didn't.
we
if I
both-
did,
Zach
if I
and I
didn't
both got
include myself,
2.5.
Zach.
Yeah. All right. You guys are tied.
Okay.
Whatever.
All right.
Keep 'em
So
moving.
let's not include ourselves, and then we pick out of the.
All right, next
Or
one.
If
can
you
we
can't
not do
pick
that?
yourself and you had to pick somebody.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't, and I still picked Zach or Luke, so I was still split. We can move on.
All right, pod clown, definitely Phil.
Yeah, definitely Phil.
Unintentionally.
Oh man.
If it was
man.
if it was
I don't want that
intentional,
one,
it'd be
man.
Luke, but unintentionally, it's 100% Phil.
Man.
Did you win class clown in like any superlatives and?
No, I actually won the most swag award my last year in college at my job.
In college.
Oh, in college.
At
But
his
in,
job.
But like in high school, I don't think I would have gotten class clown now.
No?
I'd have to check the yearbook, but I ain't got it. I gotta ask the homie. I think she has a yearbook. I would have to ask, but I don't.
I think
don't
I
recall.
definitely think you would have won that.
Class
If
clown.
you were the
nah,
same-
It
if you were
was.
the same.
I was actually really good in school. Like in high school, I sat in front of the class. Had
He was most likely to
graduation.
succeed.
Yeah.
I wasn't like a disruptive student. I hated niggas that disrupted class. Actually, most of my joking came in between class.
Okay, makes sense.
All right, most likely to help an old lady cross the street, AJ.
AJ, yeah.
Probably.
I think all of us would,
Yeah, all
but
of us
most likely AJ for sure.
Yeah, I think we're all good people.
Yeah. Most likely to be late to recording. That's tough. Cause I mean,
It depends.
it could literally be any of y'all.
But who does it more frequently? I would say Luke.
Phil.
Luke for sure.
Phil for sure. Phil
If
for
Brandon
sure.
was here, it'd be Brandon. But Brandon's hitting on longer here. But I think Luke is
I think
always
it's you.
later.
I think
It's
it's
the most
Because
consistent.
AJ could be late too. Like
That's
AJ, but
facts,
AJ's usually not like OD late.
Yeah, it's
like a
usually like
couple-
2 minutes.
It's
or
usually
5
y'all
minutes.
two are either very early or very late, whereas AJ's like 2 minutes late consistently. So I guess
Yeah.
the answer could be AJ.
That's true.
No.
Because like I said, y'all two either very early or very late. There's no in between with y'all
I was
two.
late today.
You were.
Very late today.
But I got
30 minutes.
Bro, I got
late.
stood up talking to a neighbor.
And if Luke comes early, it's only because he needs to take a dookie. That's why.
That's
Or wants
No, that's
coffee.
not true. That's not true.
Or
Or
wants
wants
coffee.
so
Yeah.
he
That's
can
not
take-
I'm gonna go Luke.
I'm gonna
Alright.
go Phil.
Most
We didn't answer
dependable.
that one.
Huh?
We didn't even
Wait, so
answer that
so
one.
who are we gonna say?
I'm saying AJ.
I think it's between. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, me. It could be
Okay.
me. I thought it was between
Just
Luke
to
or
move
Phil
on.
too. But it could be me.
I thought it was between me and Phil too, but I think it's Phil.
No, bro. A lot of times I be early.
But a lot of times.
Sometimes I be
late,
like,
too.
I don't know. A lot of times I be like, especially when we shoot early. I'm always like usually the first person at Zach's house when we shoot like super early. Minus today, or it's AJ's place.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like I'm like I would be like, oh, 7:30. I'm back on road. I'm there early. Like y'all need me? Like I'll be there. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it depends on the day that we shoot and stuff, and where
Yeah.
in the location we shoot. But that's why if we had one single spot, it'd be easier
It'd
to
be
tell.
easier.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
sorry, Tati, it's not really going.
And it's hard for you to be late to your own house because we majority
Yeah.
pot at your house.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But even when we do it at my house, he's usually the first one there.
Yeah.
Zach has to be early. He'd be working on Midwest time. I'd be surprised.
That's true.
All right, most dependable, AJ.
Myself.
Nah, it's I don't even.
Did we
I think
talk
it's
about most of them?
consensus.
Would I depend on you for anything?
I get.
I'm
I
kidding,
mean,
I'm
I
joking.
get dependent on a lot.
I'm
Depends on-
joking.
don't
I
know.
think all of us are. I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Zach or AJ though.
Nah, I go AJ for sure.
I can depend on Zach
can
for
go
almost
myself, I
almost
go AJ.
anything except for taking a coach.
But
Can't depend on him for that. But I don't. Or not skim. Okay, the answer is AJ. Not skimming.
Not skimming.
For me, it's AJ.
Yeah, it's AJ.
not skimming.
Most likely to move out of Florida. I also got AJ, maybe Phil.
Zach
That's tough.
technically did it. Like y'all
Yeah.
did it,
But I would never
but
do it again.
but I don't think that you guys.
Yeah, we learned.
It
our
wasn't for a
lesson.
want either.
Yeah.
It was just like
Yeah,
I would say AJ or Phil too.
Same.
because
I
AJ
think-
wants to move out of Florida. I feel
yeah,
like.
something.
Yeah.
I, wanna
I would
live
say
somewhere
me or
else.
AJ, just because if we were to have a kid, we would realistically
Together?
we'd probably go to Chicago for a couple years, Me and Danny.
Really?
Oh, they say we had a kid, like if me or
No,
Phil
no,
had a
no,
kid.
no. If me and
Yeah,
Danny,
yeah.
like, got married, had a kid, we'd probably move back home because our families are there. So
Yeah.
it'd be easier to raise a kid for a couple years and then try to make our way back down.
Wait, for real?
It's on the table. It's not out of the table.
We got to break them up. No, I'm kidding.
Like, we've talked about it. Like, ideally.
What, breaking up?
No.
Because you're not leaving, Phil. You're not.
The only way out. What do you say? The only way out is what?
In a box.
In a box.
Most
Sorry, Phil.
likely to become a meme, Phil for sure.
No.
What do you mean? No,
No.
you're typically the video clips. Like those are memes right there.
That's
Wait, if you.
That's
Yeah,
because you do 'em.
nah,
No,
nah,
even when I did them, it was you.
Or Gabe. Gabe has so
Yeah.
many gifts of you from the pod.
Phil
Even
is-
Brandon made one yesterday.
Phil is
the
100% most likely to become a
I
meme.
object.
Actually, that's true. I was gonna say possibly me too, just because, but it's just because Gabe has so much fun.
Yeah,
It shows me
exactly.
just randomly, and Nick, bro, the video of me in the boat
Oh, yeah.
in the lane of that, I forgot about that. It's so funny to me, but yeah, it probably is.
It
Phil.
That's
probably
me.
is.
I have to say that one.
It's like it's me.
Most likely to get the pod canceled, either me or Phil.
Probably me.
Yeah.
I think it's
Just
Phil.
because, like, you consciously try not to say rude shit. Like, I'll do it and be like, I don't give a fuck up you, Phil. I don't care. Like, at least you'll apologize. But if I'm
Yeah.
like, if I very, like, firm on something I believe in, I'm not apologizing if I hurt someone's
But
feelings.
Zach might get our paywall taken off though.
That's
Yeah,
facts.
something
He's definitely
it's
going to get us
freaky talk.
demonetized.
Yeah. Facts.
That's what happened. That's how Zach would do.
Facts, facts. Biggest Karen, Luke.
Phil.
Easily lose.
It's
Luke.
Wait,
definitely
how?
Luke. Bro,
Bro,
your
what?
hair is blonde right now.
I mean, how am I a Karen?
Your hair.
Bro, you
What's the
you
definition?
sent detailed emails.
You
Like,
sent
stories.
detailed emails.
Stories of, like, bad service complaints. Like,
Also, we didn't talk about it on
About
the pod, but we talked
wait,
about
complaining. I definitely don't complain.
we
the
talked
most.
about it in Discord though. How I said, one, I hate inconveniencing people. So at Trader Joe's, I'll never ask for shit that's in the back, and you're like, oh, I always ask for.
asking
He
for
said I
stuff.
almost exclusively.
Wait, but that's
asked
not
for
that's
stuff.
not complaining. I feel like
It's not-
Karens complain.
Yeah, but they would also ask for stuff that's in the back instead
Let me
of just
talk to the
being like,
manager.
yeah.
No, I'll
I'll
go.
take this L.
I'll go and I'll say, "Do you have any of this?" Because I don't see it on the shelf. And they'll be like, "Yeah, I'll go grab it in a second." I'm like, "Okay, thank you." That's the whole interaction. It's not like,
Yeah.
"Oh my gosh, why is it not on the shelf?"
You're definitely more likely to send an email.
But not every Karen interaction's a.
And I don't write.
A
I don't
negative.
really write bad reviews or anything either.
Ooh, if that's the case, then Phil could be up there.
I don't
'Cause
write bad reviews.
Phil's the king of Yelp, though.
You,
But I don't
you
write
are
bad
the king of
reviews.
Yelp
I write
reviews.
detailed
We
reviews.
were
That's
in
not a bad review.
This
A
was on the
detailed
pod.
review. Yeah, I don't write.
But I
bad
think the
reviews.
consensus is you, Luke, bro.
No,
Yeah, it's
I
definitely-
disagree.
You're definitely a Karen.
I
bro.
disagree.
I'm not a Karen. I'm not close to a Karen.
I disagree.
But you were just mad that someone.
And it's not
had
even. It's
bad
not
customer
even that you
service.
you are the
Yeah, but I didn't
the
call him out on
dictionary
it.
definition of a Karen is just of this us four. You're the most Karen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the most Karen is the one who complains the most. I have the least to get off my chest. Zach is always
That
yeah, I
doesn't- that
have the
doesn't
most,
not
but
make you a
I still don't
Complaining?
think I'm the Karen.
It's
Makes
like,
you a Karen?
Getting off your chest, complaining to people though is getting it off your chest to
Yeah,
in an
it won't
open-
always be complaining.
yeah.
But like writing bad reviews, complaining, those are all
Okay,
things
look
that
at-
are Karen like.
You
who
definitely
has
would
who
call
has the
police.
most sent back dishes of everyone here?
The what? Oh,
Sent.
sent back.
Oh, I had
that's-
never have sent back dishes.
I've never sent the dish.
What? You always have
You
hair
find a
in
hair
your food?
every
Yeah, I just
third
stopped
time you
eating.
eat.
Yeah, but I just stopped eating.
You'd be like,
I don't send it back.
You tell them you have a hair in your food.
No, I do not.
We've been with you when you've sold
When?
them.
Shane.
Shane's for sure.
Shane's for sure.
No, how?
What?
Shane's for sure,
Ne-
man.
multiple
That's
times at
fact.
Shane's.
That's fact.
No
bro.
way.
Definitely at
It used to
Zig-
be
at Ale
bro. It
House.
used to be a thing where we gonna be like, Luke's gonna find a hair in his.
I'm
food.
afraid of conflict.
That's
I avoid conflict.
That's fine, but you still have done it.
Karen's
like,
not
we've
afraid
been with
conflict
you
too.
while you've
Huh?
done it.
Karens are afraid of conflict.
Karens are not afraid of conflict.
Yes, they are.
Bro, Karens are always calling the cops on people.
That's because they're
For
afraid of
doing stuff.
conflict. Because they called
No,
police and
they
handled their
approach the
problems like,
Luke,
No,
it's,
Karen-
it's okay to
Karen.
accept
Oh
it.
no, hold on. Karens
He's gonna
appro-
Karen himself
Yeah, I'm
about
gonna
it.
say Karen
Karens
wouldn't be okay with it.
Karens approach people.
This is the opposite of
For
being afraid
conflict.
of conflict. Like he's
That's
doing
wild. That's wild.
It's okay
to
to be a Karen. That's not. It's okay. Bro.
It's
No,
not
just let
okay to
him-
be a
let
Karen.
him-
I'm
let
the
him-
most memeable.
Bro, let him say on his Karen soapbox.
No, but it's not. It's not okay.
Explain
to be a
this.
Karen. It's not okay to be a Karen.
Everything
it
can
back.
be positive, Luke.
And I don't send back dishes.
Send this back. Send this.
This is wild.
He's gonna send us the email.
This is
after the show.
unacceptable.
This is wild.
I need to talk to the pod manager.
And they're gonna be in the Discord like, I thoroughly did not enjoy this.
Yeah.
For real.
All right,
we're gonna have podcast reviews. Episode 121. What were they talking about?
Yeah,
He
for
about to
real.
report this to Apple
All right, best bromance definitely AJ and Luke.
easily.
That goes without
Two
saying.
peas in a
since
pod.
since day one. Best and worst car. This is tough. I thought about this one. I don't even
Best
know.
and worst car.
Yeah,
The worst car might have been yours.
right now, because I have the cheapest car.
At the
That's
time.
No,
for sure.
I'm talking about the.
Oh no, we talking about right now though. We talking about right now.
Best. Oh, the worst car.
This man said at the time would have been. He didn't even have a car.
G shit, bro.
At that
So I
time.
can't judge if I didn't have a car.
No,
I
we
had
talking
the. I had the
about- we
blur.
talking about right now.
The best and the worst car. Ooh. It depends on what you need.
Yeah,
it
because
depends
we all
on-
have different cars. Because I don't like what y'all have, but I know I have like the cheapest car, but I also maintain it well. And y'all probably don't like what I have because I have a 2-door coupe.
I don't mind your car.
Yeah.
I just would
And
rather have the
mine's-
hatchback of your car.
Yeah, mine's also probably the most basic models of all of our cars.
Yeah.
So like y'all have, well, you have Apple CarPlay. Does
Yeah.
yours have Apple?
And mine's limited.
Mine's limited too, but
Yeah.
it's older.
So I think I might have the worst car.
But I don't. I mean, I don't think any. My car was given to me. Like I
Yeah.
don't think I would choose if I were
Oh, your
buying a
current
car.
one, yeah.
If I were buying a car right now, I probably would go with a different option other than the 4.
Yeah, I love my car. I got
Yeah.
everything I need. Minus
Yeah.
like automatic seats.
Yeah. I mean, if
got a
we're,
sunroof, backup camera.
I'm still choosing my car over everyone's.
leather seats.
But if we talking about features, I think I might go your car.
yeah, I got pretty good
So I
features.
guess I'll say your car is the best, but
Yes.
I would never drive a hatchback.
Bruh, hatchbacks are where it's at.
Very few. I'm not a hatchback guy.
It's either once I finish this car though, I'll probably upgrade to an SUV though.
Okay.
You probably have the same features as AJ.
AJ has a feature I don't have. AJ has.
Oh damn,
eyesight.
that low key.
I have power seats too,
Yeah,
and 2 sunroofs.
I think AJ might have better features. You have leather seats, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have backup camera. You have sunroof, CarPlay.
No, I don't have CarPlay.
You don't
That's the
have
one thing I
CarPlay?
don't have.
Okay, but you have eyesight on your camera.
I do have the eyesight.
You have daytime running lights.
I don't know what that is, but probably.
Wait, your car definitely has daytime running lights.
I know I do, but I'm asking if he
Oh,
has
oh.
daytime
Yeah.
running. You have LED fog lights.
Yes.
Okay. You have what do you call that? Blind spot sensors.
Yes.
Have that as well.
Bro,
Yeah.
we just have Subarus. That's what
you,
it's coming
you
down to.
probably get, and then you have keyless, push start.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it depends on like Apple
Keyless
CarPlay.
entry too.
So then it's like, all right, do you want more space,
Yeah.
or if you want an SUV? But if you don't want an SUV,
Like if
Then
you want
it'd be
space in the
fixed.
hatchback, all my seats go flat. Same
Flat.
Yo, well, it's the same cargo space as a
The front seat.
as a what's the
Crosstrek.
smaller version of
Crosstrek.
yours? The Crosstrek. Yeah, it's the same same inside space. So it just sits lower. So it just depends on what you want.
Okay.
But I got pretty good features.
All right. So I don't know if we have a best.
I think we
but
tied.
I think mine might
They
be worse.
they tied.
Unfortunately.
Subaru gang for life.
I best person to be stranded on an island with. I think I gotta go AJ.
Ooh, I'm gonna go.
I'm not going Phil. Oh, Phil gonna drive me crazy after
What?
30 minutes.
That's not good. I'm gonna go. Let me see. Who has?
but honestly, if I had,
I might go Luke because he's the best
What?
builder. He's the best builder here. If you're stuck on
Oh.
an island, I'm gonna need somebody to build.
I was like, I would not have picked me.
No,
But if
I
it's the
think-
build stuff, then maybe.
I would pick Phil. I would pick if I can't pick myself.
so
I'd
he
pick-
could get all the meat
Yeah.
paused to himself.
Yeah, it's either gonna be Luke or AJ because
See, but for AJ, it's fair to pick you because AJ is, for me, AJ is going to be the brains, and that's why I need AJ. But for AJ, because he's the brains, he's going to need entertainment. which would be-
no, I'm brains too. I'm pretty smart, bro.
Well, yeah, but I feel like when it comes to surviving in the wilderness
Bro,
or an island,
What? Nigga, you can put me anywhere and I'm gonna make it. That's like what I do well is survive.
That's
That's
what
literally my strong suit. Is like you can put me anywhere and we gonna be straight.
I mean, yes.
Like we gonna make it out.
in the concrete jungle.
That's any jungle, bro.
in
Like
the, in
you
the
put me
actual
anywhere,
jungle,
I will be okay.
I don't know,
I'm
bro.
telling you.
So, yeah. So
Phil's gonna
if
have
we're
us
gonna-
drinking
if we-
ocean water.
If we actually had to think about it, like Phil's resourceful, right? But sometimes you just don't think things through.
Yeah.
So everything's like, bro, get away from that. Like, don't be over
But that's
there.
why I said I need somebody. For me
Damn,
personally,
he can't swim either.
I would need
hold
to-
on. Wait.
for me, I would need somebody to build because
If I had to go, I would have to do all the spearfishing. Phil, you would have to go.
knock out.
Can you climb trees?
Yeah, I can do
Or
all
you
this.
can go get the
Yeah, I
coconuts
can
and
climb trees. I can cook. I can, ward off people.
Ward off it. That's
And
nice.
then you
Any
wouldn't be
imminent danger.
I
if
guess
some like little animal tries to attack you, could chokehold it.
Yeah. That's what I said. I would just need a builder. Like I would need somebody to help me just set up shit. Just because I'm not the best with like I'm a worker, so I'm not always the brains behind the project.
Yeah.
But I work really well. If I have, it's like, all right, this is what we finna do. We finna set up a post. We finna make a campfire. Cool. And this is how it needs to be done. Bet I can master that. I just need somebody to conceptualize.
you trying to
the plan.
build. When you say builder, you're trying to build a whole settlement, man.
Yeah, if you
on
stuck
the
on an island, you're gonna need shelter. Food's gonna be easy, but you gotta set up shelter. You gotta have a system. Gotta have fresh, clean water. Gotta be able to cook your food. You're gonna need to make tools to hunt. So that's why you need one person that's good with their hands, which would be you or AJ.
That's fair. All right.
Bro, Luke will have a coffee table out there.
Yo, Luke just gonna be building
Furniture.
Well,
useless.
if he has his tools, that's the other
yeah,
thing,
that's,
too.
yeah, that's the
build
other
we
thing.
build a whole house, a whole community, and people move
But
there.
I mean, even if you use tools,
And then Phil will
you'll
be
have
the
an
president.
idea of like
How
what
things,
you need.
how things go.
Yeah, like okay, I need something to cut this.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, maybe we can figure out how to make something sharp. You know what I mean? So it's like that's nowhere I'm not.
Luke's
the
gonna be
best.
trying to Reddit everything, bro. Like, how do I build?
Ain't
this? I'm trying to pull up Reddit with no
Look at
Wi-Fi.
YouTube real fast.
All right, best musical taste, Phil.
Yeah, if I can pick myself, I would go you second because he don't like rap. He don't like lyrics.
Yeah, but I barely listen to rap anymore, so
I would not say it's Phil. Just because I don't like West Coast rap.
yeah. But Phil also listens. I mean, you listen to a lot of other music as well, but I feel like Phil's
Most
variety-
diverse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
most
most
diverse. Yeah.
But
You
that
only,
doesn't mean
you only listen to reggae though. I mean dancehall.
He doesn't only listen to
No.
dance.
That's
only
primary.
listen.
Every time I'm in his car, it's only dancehall. It's either
that's not what I
that
only listen to.
or Drake.
No.
Or dancehall Drake.
Yeah. Every time I get in this nigga whip and I'm like, all right, he put on something live, it's dancehall. I'm like, bro, every time I get in your car, it just can't be dancehall.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not what you say. You actually start vibing to it.
It's
You've
good.
never said
I
that it
like
can't be that.
dancehall, but
This is the first time I'm hearing this.
I like dancehall, but it's only dancehall.
Wait, did you say somebody?
I think it'd be Phil.
I don't know. I also don't like rock music like
Yeah.
that, and you listen to rock music when you
Yeah.
work
This nigga
out.
don't like nothing. Can't be Luke because he don't like shit.
He
Yeah,
likes
that's
country.
that's part of
Country's
it.
the
too.
only other thing, and I hate country, so I'm definitely not picking Luke.
I don't know who I'm picking. Maybe I pick AJ by default.
AJ doesn't listen to music; he listens to podcasts or nothing.
That's facts.
If you
I,
sit
I
in the
listen,
car with
I do
AJ,
listen to music most of the time.
AJ will.
I thought he listens to more like R&B or like.
I don't think I've ever been in
chill
the car with AJ and he's
Bro,
playing music.
my stuff, my music taste
Slaps.
is so diverse.
Yeah, it is.
It's just like I just don't listen. I feel like I just don't listen to music enough to qualify.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I feel like if you had to choose podcast and music, you're taking podcast.
it depends on the mood. But most times, yeah. Depends
Most
on what
times
I'm
we
doing.
ride together. I'm like, damn, this nigga be really listening to podcast.
Yeah.
I'm picking AJ by default.
That's a Karen move.
All right. Best
How?
sports takes, me. AJ English.
Best.
It's
you have the
yours.
worst.
I think it's me.
kidding,
I think
I'm
it's me or
kidding.
Luke.
I
Yeah,
might
you-
have the worst
Phil
sports
and
takes.
Zach have the worst sports.
I think I'm
takes.
going AJ.
What sports takes was bad? What sports takes I had that was bad?
You're just very biased.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There-
you and
yeah,
me
so
are
it's
the-
Everything is Eagles.
But I know
down
my
your
team
throat.
really well,
you
though.
and
So my
I are
sports
the
takes
two
on the
most
Eagles.
biased, bro.
No, bro, wait a
but
minute.
You got to give more sports takes than just your teams.
or LeBron. His,
Oh, yeah.
My sports takes
his
on
sports
the
takes
Eagles.
are Eagles or LeBron.
And I feel like you're wrong a lot of the time.
No, I said we probably would possibly go to the Super Bowl last year before the season started. and I said that Jalen Hurts is gonna have an MVP.
He said that
year.
every year.
Yeah, he said
No,
every
I
year for
didn't
last
say
10
no.
years.
Broken
bro.
clock is right
But
twice
That's
a
not
day.
also,
true.
but also the both things
That
that you
is
just
definitely
both
not
things
true.
that you just mentioned were Eagles.
I'm an Eagles fan, so it's like my
Yeah,
sports
but you
takes
can
are
have
only-
other takes on other
No,
sports.
I only talk about teams that I know. Like when you, so it's like, okay, y'all judge me on my sports takes for the teams that I know because I don't give sports takes on a lot of other teams because I'm not informed enough to have a sports take on them.
But that's also why I say either Luke or AJ. But I think I'm gonna go.
So are
with
we doing
AJ.
most diverse sports takes or the actual sports takes that actually right? That's what I'm saying.
Well,
'Cause
you
my
still-
sports takes
but
about
either
my
way,
team have
you'd
been
be
pretty
wrong.
good.
No,
especially
even if
the last
it's
couple
even
years.
if it's your team, you,
think
you would
that's
still be at the bottom of the
That's not
correct
true.
percentage.
Not true.
Facts.
My NFL picks last year were trash, but I just wasn't watching NFL.
Yeah.
I was
If
first
you
in
got
NFL
picks, it'd
picks.
be Luke, but I was right there. With the exception
Everyone
of
was
one-
pretty close.
Yeah,
Nah, I had like.
I
one
think AJ was the
bad-
farthest away.
I was.
He had like
but
one
I
bad
also-
week that he couldn't recover
I
from.
missed a bunch of picks too.
But I think you beat me by like a game or two, maybe.
I don't know. I think
It was fairly
but Zach
close.
and you were like one game apart as well.
And then I
Yeah,
kind of
we
So
were-
spaced myself from
It's
Zach.
so it's really
fairly
not
close.
like that much separating everyone. You just took an L. That's all.
And also predictions, I'm not really gonna
Yeah.
like
yeah.
game
I mean,
predictions. I'm not gonna count so much as sports takes.
What?
Like
That's-
of
I think
course,
that's- I think that
That's
falls
that's
under-
definitely under sports takes.
yeah, but to me, it's not like as big of a thing as like predicting players that are gonna be successful and like moves that are gonna happen. Where I feel like AJ is pretty accurate with a lot of that.
who do we predict for wide receivers last year? How did those go?
I think I didn't I post that somewhere.
Yeah, I think you did post it.
Yeah, we did review it.
Who was the closest?
I think it was either AJ or Phil.
I think it was, but we also said it depends on like how you're kind of judging these things.
And JMO was my number one. He didn't even play.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, well, based on the information we have, we did predictions. I was second in predictions. We did best wide receivers, was second.
You talk so football only is what you're talking about.
And you're just picking all the good stuff.
If
That
we go to
you've done.
basketball, it's clearly me.
Well, basketball's not. Yeah, I don't watch a lot
Yeah.
of basketball.
I'm pretty good at picking good players.
I don't watch it.
Who's gonna be good?
Well, I'm saying it because he was comparing us two
Yeah.
right then.
So it's
Yeah.
like,
But yeah,
I'm
Luke's
more
pretty good at
invested in NFL, but you are more.
I think
basketball.
last year when I did the NBA rookie thing, all the rookies that I picked have been lit.
Yeah. I mean, y'all are 1A, 1B.
No, I was the only one who did it.
Oh.
I put it on the
NBA
pod
rookies?
list, but
I thought I did
I
too.
thought
Like,
AJ
we
Nah,
actually
we did who we thought
Nah,
was going to be rookie of the year. We
no,
did.
no,
no,
not
we
that
all
one, not that
picked.
one.
I'm changing my
The one
pick.
where we were like, okay, of these rookies in this draft, who do we think is gonna be the livest? And I picked 5 people.
I think I'm gonna go Luke. I'm changing my pick.
Which draft was it?
This
Or,
last one.
so Keegan Murray was in it, right?
Uh,
I thought I put people in there, but maybe I
Nah.
didn't.
no, I was the only because y'all were like, oh, we're not really prepared right now to do it. Go over it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why.
I just don't watch a lot of the NBA. Only LeBron.
Who was your pick? Yourself?
If I can't pick myself, I would probably go. I would go, if I can't pick myself, Luke in football, AJ basketball.
Bro, you got to pick one general one.
Overall, it's tough. Okay, let me see. I'm going to go AJ because he knows UFC more.
Okay, AJ.
I think I picked myself, but Luke's definitely close.
But Luke knows
If not
basketball
me,
more.
And baseball.
more. Luke knows baseball more. But the sports that
Luke
I
knows
like,
baseball.
AJ's more knowledgeable.
Yeah. And I think Luke well, I know Luke watches a little more college football.
And
so.
bowling.
And ping pong.
Ping
And ice
pong,
hockey.
bro.
Who's your
It's,
pick?
see, for sports, you got to like,
I mean, if it's I can't pick
because
myself, then
it's
it's
so
AJ.
diverse.
I think it's either me or AJ.
Yeah.
Same.
All right.
Well, that was the last superlative, unless y'all have any that you want to throw in
Really? I
there.
thought it would be way more. Who put this list together?
Tatiana.
Wow, tippy toe.
Tippy toe.
All right, moving on. Where's
I'm
my
sure
list?
if anyone, when you guys are listening to this, if you have any ideas or want to know any more, just throw them in the chat. And we can carry on the discussion there. Or if you want to do us to do it on pod, we can do that too.
We were doing this. They're doing this thing at the gym.
Oh, yeah.
So, like they did like a who wouldn't you want to date your sister? And of course I got voted number 1. But Rick, it's because Rick wasn't there also.
Yeah.
But also, so I was thinking like of us, who would be the first to jump into a fight? Who would be the first to snitch?
You would be the
Yeah, keep going, so we can get some. Those are
that
good
was like
ones.
a couple.
the sister one is also a good one.
Sister, like who would be the last person you would pick to date your sister? Yeah, those like so if y'all anything along those lines, give me some more ideas. Those are just a few I came up with the other day.
So first to jump into a fight is gonna
Is
be
you.
Yeah, definitely you.
Yeah.
Phil.
First to snitch is gonna be Luke.
Wait, low key. Zach was the first though, low key.
Yeah, but I did not want to jump in, but I had
But
to.
you did.
I had to.
First
I
to
had help my dog
snitch.
out.
Oof.
It's gonna be Luke.
I'm gonna
bro.
go Luke or Zach.
I'm not snitching on nothing.
Really? I feel like you snitch, G.
Nah.
I feel like AJ wouldn't say nothing.
I'm not snitching on nothing, bro.
Yeah, I can't. I don't.
It definitely,
know.
It might be.
I'm
Luke.
also really good at acting like I don't know information that I
Yeah.
do know.
That's why I don't think AJ get in there and be like, I really don't know what happened. Like,
But
and it's
Tatiana,
be believable.
Tatiana, I'm telling her, and if it gets out from there, then
Or the thing is like, what leverage do they have on Zach?
Yeah.
If they have Tatiana in any
Oh,
way,
yeah.
bro,
Oh, I'm
he's
That's what I'm
snitching.
saying.
snitching right away.
He's
Right
gonna
away.
snitch.
I'm
They
snitching right
gonna
away.
find a way to snitch.
But yeah, I'd probably say Luke too. Because like you said, you don't like
You don't like
confrontation.
conflict. Well, they gonna get the Luke gonna get in that bitch get the sweating. You know, Spawn's gonna get the sticking.
Yeah, I don't like confrontation, so I don't know. Probably me.
And then or who would I want not to date? My sister. I said it yesterday, but it's you, Phil.
Yeah, it's Phil.
I'm really a great guy, so this has to stop. Y'all can't keep judging no Phil. Y'all gotta judge new Phil.
I'm judging new Phil.
New Phil is a great boyfriend.
Yeah, but you also, as you alluded to earlier, you don't know how to word things properly. So you gon' not that I think you're gonna like cheat on her.
Just be
yeah,
frustrating. The
but you
most
just gonna be a
frustrating
dickhead.
person out of
And
all
I'm
of
gonna
us.
keep getting calls
I'm not a
from my
dickhead.
sister like, "Yo, get your man."
You'd be like, "That's your man. Why did you do it?"
Oh, I just thought of another
That's
one.
funny. You're also the oldest too. All of us have younger sisters.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, battery died.
Oh shit.
The one is one next to you.
That is because I don't have a sister. Oh man, I think I ever wanted a sister. Though, I'm not gonna lie.
You never wanted one, you said? Yeah.
No, they're too precious, and we fought a lot growing up. Me and my brothers would have been fighting niggas for no reason. They would have just broke up with him. Like, it's okay, we just broke up amicably. Nah, fuck that nigga. He broke your heart, beating his ass. Who's most likely to keep a secret? I think that's a good
I think
one.
me also.
I'm gonna go
If
AJ.
someone tells me I have a
Most
secret,
likely to
I have a
keep it?
secret, don't tell anyone. I'm not. I can't do it.
I go
can't tell
AJ or
people.
Zach. I mean, I think I'm really good at keeping secrets, but probably, like I said, if I didn't pick myself, AJ or Zach. I feel like Zach can keep a secret too.
I don't know. It's between you and AJ. Phil and AJ.
Yay, it's lit.
I'm going AJ.
What if he's just all the superlatives he's thinking of? He's just like thinking himself.
Why?
He's like,
Things
what
that
would I be good
things that
for?
he'll win. Yeah.
I'm thinking like I'll pick myself, but I.
He's like best mustache.
who has the best facial hair?
Best facial hair, it's Luke.
You
Because
think so?
Luke has the fullest beard, so it's definitely Luke.
Who are you picking, Phil? Phil, are you picking yourself?
Nah, I'm not have the best. I haven't had a patchy beard, bro.
I think
You and
Zach-
Zach
I
both
think
have
Zach-
good ones.
I think
Yeah,
Zach
yeah,
has
both have
great.
really
Mine
good
is
beards.
curly, and I hate how curly it is. I wish it
Because
could
you got
just be-
Negro
Yeah, but
hair.
that's
I
kind
know, I
of
know, I
that's
know.
kind of an aesthetic
Yeah.
too, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
but
you got a
it's-
full beard. You
Yeah,
probably had that
Zach
when you was
has-
12.
He had a mustache. Yeah, he had a mustache at 6. We
But
see it.
Best
We
hair-
seen
but I
it.
think best hairline, Zach.
On the
Yeah, I
flip
think
side, but on the flip side of that, I wouldn't want Luke's beard, just Luke's hair, period, because his should be growing in like within 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that way.
If I shave,
all the way under here.
like basketball season, I have to shave every single day.
Yeah, see. Whereas I shave like once, twice a week.
Damn, who got the best? I'm really looking right now. You said your shit go all the way into your neck.
Yeah, I actually got it today.
Does his shit go to his neck too?
It does.
I might go
I got it
Luke.
shaved under my.
That shit
neck.
goes further down his neck.
Wait, let me see. Y'all both got that space here.
hmm
That's close. I think it's. I mean, it's 1A, 1B. I might go Luke just because he has more
Yeah.
hair.
Yeah. All right, you have a question of the week
I'm
while
gonna
you on the
examine
topic of asking questions.
I had a question of the week, but I think I asked it before because I was watching something and it was like, I was watching online. I was like, what was the moment? It was like I watched a video of a guy trying his dad. You ever seen that? Like it's a black guy with his son, and they make it like an anime, and he's like, he bumps the dad in the
Yeah,
hallway.
he's like, yeah, I see. I know you're talking
Nah, I
about.
haven't
He's
seen
like,
it.
oh, you just like my seed, and he's like, and he jumps at him, and the
He's
kid's
like, I'm full grown now or whatever.
yeah,
He's like, you know.
it was like that moment where you, as a teenage boy, you feel yourself and try to challenge your dad? Like, what was that moment where you was like, all right, I'm a man now and I could probably take him?
I've
I
discussed this
don't
on
think
the
that ever
pod.
happened. My dad is 6'6", 250.
I mean, my
entire life.
pops is big too. Like, my
Yeah.
stepdad was big too. But there was, like, definitely a moment where I tried him. Like, was there ever a moment where you tried your parents?
Well, I talked about this on the pod. After I played my dad one-on-one, I looked at him completely different because that nigga was butt cheeks.
But that's, I
Yeah,
guess.
it's different.
Yeah, but it's
I'm
still
talking about, you ever, like, tried to, like, talk back and you was like, you know what I mean? How, like,
nah.
I don't know.
I definitely talk back, but I never was like, I know he's gonna like what,
Yeah.
like he's 6'6", 250,
Yeah.
and I'm 5'4", 120.
Even in high school?
But I graduated high school probably 5'10", 160.
Yeah, my,
Oh, that's me, isn't it?
that sound like you.
You know what it is?
I never tried my dad. I tried my mom once, though.
It might have just fallen back here.
That sounds like it's over there.
It sounds like some ventriloquist stuff.
You got it?
I hear it. No, I can't.
Because to me, it sounds like it's coming from over there.
Oh, okay, I got it. It's weird. It sounds like it's coming from everywhere because
Yeah.
Damn.
that's my clock in. It's not. It's not.
But yeah, I think my brother tried my dad when he was 17.
Mm-hmm.
Got a tattoo. And he tried to, my dad punched him. He tried to fight back. Did not go well. Did not go well. Got choked out. My dad broke his thumb choking him out.
Yeah, I just feel like when you're in high school, boys and girls, you just think you know more and you're older than you are.
Yeah.
It's just like you're just like, oh, I'm an adult because you're the oldest in the school and all your
Yeah.
peers that you see.
So it was like, I don't know. So it was like watching that video was like, I had to think like, was there ever a time where I like, all right, felt too big for my britches? And was like, all right.
I don't think so.
Talked back to my mom once and got kicked out. That was when I was in college. My dad wasn't around that time. Probably wouldn't have did it if he was around.
Yeah. I mean, I talked back to my mom way more than my dad.
Yeah, I didn't care either. If I felt like I was right.
Yeah.
and most times if I was just being unbiased and like, not.
Bro, you probably pissed your parents
For
off
sure.
because you so logical.
Because exactly, and I'm like,
So
I was
AJ,
like, I see how you treat this, and then you're gonna treat me this way. No, like
yeah,
what?
AJ trying to
I
use
definitely was-
logic.
I definitely was annoying.
Definitely understand that, bro.
That's hilarious, bro. And all your parents must have went through hell between you, Lily, and Julian, bro. That's insane. now
Wait,
that I
what
think
child?
about
What
it.
child were you?
Me?
Like, what was your personality as a child? Were you the golden child? Because you know parents all have like parents have golden childs, or were you like the set the example child? Like, where did you?
I was
fall
the
in
everything is my fault child.
Got you.
But we're also all different dynamic. I mean, I'm maybe speaking incorrectly for y'all, but we have sisters, so I feel like all the girls were the golden child.
Even before my sister, everything
Really?
was my fault,
Yeah,
and after my sister, everything's my fault.
yeah.
I was the golden child.
Wait, you're the middle child now that
Yeah.
I think about it.
Man, I was
Damn,
the
you
golden child.
definitely, bro. I haven't
So what
never
were
put
you?
that together.
When you say golden child, do you mean like which one are you like
Were you the favorite?
parent, the favorite? Yeah.
Yeah, I was the golden child. Like,
Well, my
I
Very
did
both
the
of my
best in school.
both of my siblings think I'm the favorite.
Yeah, everybody like, yeah. It was like I was also the example. Like, all right, this is the good one, because like my older brother was a menace. So it's like we got to make sure we don't.
If
let
you
that
guys
nigga
can believe
back
this,
in.
I was thought to be the bad one. And I was sitting there confused.
I mean, I can see that though, because you be arguing with everybody. Like once you get into heated, they like you will go back and forth and not let up. So I can see that. Like this nigga don't let up,
Yeah.
Yeah,
especially if you think you're right.
if there's a case, yeah.
Were you?
Yeah.
What were you? You were the good child.
I mean, Zaid was definitely the golden child, but both of us were good kids. So
But
I mean, I got in trouble way more.
I think it's a different dynamic if there's three versus two kids.
That's also
Yeah.
true.
Like, oh, we have
So
one
it's
boy, one girl.
Three, yeah.
I mean, she started wilding when she got to high school.
Adam wasn't the
but-
golden child. What was Adam? He was. The bad
Adam
guy?
was the set the example.
Set the example.
I was set the example, but also everything's your fault.
Mhm.
I definitely was a lot. My parents were more stricter because my older brother used to do all the bad shit. So every
Yeah.
time I tried to like, all right, he did that. I'm about to do that shit. It was, we can't believe you. I'm like,
And if, yeah,
what the fuck?
and if Julian said I did anything, that was it. Even if I didn't.
Yeah.
he even told me like, oh, no, I'm just gonna tell him, and they're gonna think it was you. So you can just imagine me just how I argue and knowing that I'm like, no, I'm not letting anything go. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. All right, get it off your chest. Y'all have anything?
I don't.
Well, while you think, oh, okay, go ahead.
Actually, it's not that to get it off my. Actually, it is to get it off my chest. Cause remember how we argued about service, and y'all got mad at me because I said I expect decent service.
Oh wait, hold on.
No, wait a minute. And my whole point was that regardless of where you work, you should have a decent attitude, right? Went back to the Burger King, and there's a guy. He was older than a girl that was a shitty person to me. And, like, the dude had such a great attitude, and they was running late, and he was, like, real nice about it. Because I'm like, ooh, let me get some French toast sticks. And he's just like, oh, man, I forgot to put him in the grill, but it's going to take a little bit. I'm like, it's cool, man, but you got great attitude. And I'm like, bro, regardless of where you work at, you control your attitude. So that was my thing, was like, because when we were talking about it, I was disagreeing with AJ on the fact, or disagreeing with AJ and Tati, that no, like, regardless of where you work, you should have a common attitude, a decent attitude if you're in the service industry.
Yeah, I don't think we disagreed. My point, and it may have gotten lost. My point was that your expectations for Burger King employees were too high.
Yeah.
Because it was upsetting you. It was upsetting you.
In a realistic world, yes, everyone in the service industry should have a positive attitude
or common decency.
Yeah.
That's my point.
But
you should
like
just
AJ
be
said,
nice.
Going into certain fast food restaurants, most people with common sense expect going in that the service is going to be pretty butt.
That's not true.
I don't go to McDonald's.
Yeah, one that it would be but not only that, you can, even if you don't expect it to be butt, if it is butt, it shouldn't upset you. You shouldn't let it upset you, and it lets you upset you. You let it upset you. That's why I was like, okay, your expectations for service at a Burger King is too high. That was what I was trying to convey the entire time.
No, it upset me because it's like, I don't know.
Karen's also racist. You're racist.
Well, you had to get it off your chest.
Well, she was black.
No, I'm saying Karens are also racist.
Oh, so that
racist.
makes even more sense.
Oh, God.
Dang, you might be 1B, Karen.
Karen
For
Jr.
me,
But I don't disagree. Service industry people, like, if you're in the service industry, you
You
should.
should have common decency. I'm not asking you to be like, oh my God, hi. That's what you be like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
What can I get for you? As opposed to, can I help you? I'm like, God damn, shorty, can I help you? That's it.
For me, it's Luke not having my shirt. No, I'm kidding. But there's this dude in my gym. He's so weird, bro. So he's actually from Kentucky, funny enough.
Wait, your gym is in UM?
No, the neighborhood gym.
Oh, okay.
So first time I ever seen him, like, he didn't go out of his way to introduce himself at first, but like towards the end of my workout, he was like, hey man, like, my name's so and so, like, just moved here from Kentucky, like, super nice, like, and I'm not
Luke might know
him. Maybe tall redhead dude. And so and so next time we were both in the gym, like, he ain't say shit to me, but I went out of my way to say, like, what's up to him. And just like since then, buddy just does not acknowledge my existence at all. Like, I don't know if I did something to upset him. Like, was I not friendly enough in that first interaction? But like today, seen him again, he walks in the gym, I'm the only one there. So like, just not acknowledging my presence, being the only person there, like, that's weird as fuck.
Wait, what?
Can't give you a head nod, a dab,
He didn't even look in my direction. Because I was on the bike and my back's turned to him, but he could, like, look me in the mirror. Like, his eyes when he walked in didn't even look in my direction. And I did have to ask him, like, hey, you using those 25s? And that was, like, the only interaction we had. But
I don't think when someone walks in the gym, if I'm the only person working out, I'm not like, oh, that person needs to acknowledge my existence.
No, but it's
common courtesy.
But if you went out of your way the first time to say hi,
yeah.
Like, it's not
if
like
there's a history of it, then
exactly.
sure.
Even
but I'm saying if it's the first time, if I'm working out in a big ass,
it's a
neighborhood gym.
It's a neighborhood gym, and there's two people in there. You should walk in and be like, hey.
Yeah, and I'm not saying he had to walk up to me, give me a fist bump or anything, but he didn't even, like, look in my direction. Like, it seemed like he made it a pointed effort to not even look in my direction.
I don't think you need to.
South Florida niggas is different, boy.
If I walk into a gym and I'm just there to
go
work
in
out,
there,
it's also 5 a.m. or whenever you went.
6, yeah.
A good
Like
morning?
some people are just so tired. Like
You can't be that tired if you got up to go to the gym.
But like
No,
I
yes,
said,
you can.
it
You can be
wasn't.
tired for anything you do.
I've
What
seen
do you do
him
with
at
your leg,
least
bro?
3 or 4 times since that time. Like, I don't know. To me, it was just weird that you were so friendly the first time. Like, you went out of your way. I had my
Yeah.
headphones in. It's not like we were super close to each other. Like, you went out of your way, said what's up, introduced yourself. Second time, you didn't do that, but I said what's up
He's
to
from,
you.
he's from
He's just-
Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just
Maybe
trying
he
to. He's just
introduced
trying to
him,
mess
yeah.
with Zach.
Maybe he introduced himself because he thought you were gonna rob him, so he might have been
Maybe.
scared of you.
Maybe.
So he's like,
maybe
if I introduce myself, this guy will know I'm not a threat.
maybe
No,
he's
no.
maybe he's just trying to fuck with Zach. Like, let me be his friend.
Yeah.
And I just never acknowledge him.
That's
again.
what that's what it feels like, bro.
He's like,
playing
I'm the
hard
alpha. You come to me, bitch.
That's exactly
Is he
what it
bigger than
feels
you? Can
like.
you take him?
He is bigger than me.
But can you take him?
I'll pull up, bro.
He might be like AJ's height and then kind of swole.
You can take him. Fuck him.
Yeah. I don't know.
That nigga
It's
gonna say
weird.
hi to you next time you get in that nigga face and be like, hey, man, I'm in here. You better speak to me.
I'm getting kind of swole too now. So,
You are, bro. You are.
So
I
can
noticed it
pull up, bro.
yesterday. Pause. But the workouts have been paying
Looking
off.
beefy out here? Yeah, beef daddy.
Bro, 100% beef. USDA choice.
All right, moving on. Best thing.
Wait, they didn't have anything. You didn't get off your chest?
Nah, Luke's
We
not gonna
never
say
did.
anything because he doesn't want to be a Karen.
No,
Facts.
honestly though,
even if he has something, he wouldn't
no,
say
but
it now.
even before that segment, like I really don't say nothing.
Luke, what are you doing, bro?
He's
my-
been playing with his leg.
No,
and-
my,
Why you
the back
sitting
of my
like
knee
that?
itches a little bit.
You're just like kicking
Man, you
into
got your
the
booty all out.
camera
Why
and
your
stuff.
butt out, G?
Very cute. Look at him.
He's very. why
Get
you-
it off our chest. What do
comfy.
we have to get
He in
off
the
our
little spoon
chest?
position.
I'm comfy. I think the little spoon position and the big spoon position are very similar.
That's definitely a little spoon. You curled up a little too tight.
Bro, I don't even think we've had time to get anything off our chest because we've just been locked in on lunch or getting things going.
Yeah, that's true.
I was very impressed with the website.
Yes.
I won't say
So
that
that's
enough.
definitely the best thing I've seen.
Super
Lane.
user friendly, straight to the point. Like the photos, and I was surprised at all the merch I had too. That was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't want it to be just like, hey, we're dropping we're dropping a couple T-shirts, you know, like I mean, we had different advantages too because we have 4 people, so we could split costs and stuff. And
Yeah.
we're starting, I guess, later in life than some people do, but yeah, we didn't want to just cop like, all right, cop a T-shirt and or whatever.
Yeah.
We wanted to have a full actual line.
Like when when you're releasing your first collection or clothes, like no one knows what that brand is. So like,
Yeah.
what's gonna make them buy your brand with your logo on it? That's different than like Nike or something.
This might be a dumb question, but how do you go about getting stuff into retail stores? Do retail stores pick and choose what they want, or
Well, yeah, but you can
Depends.
you can literally
You
just
can,
take
like,
your
you can
stuff
pitch to
into
them. Yeah.
you can pick some of your things and take them into a retail store and be like, hey, I want to sell in the store. Like
Y'all
you
should,
work out some type of contract.
There's a store, I think it's called Cheapskate. It's like a thrift store, but they do a lot of personal vendors go in there. So you probably could set up some merch in there and sell. They probably get a cut, but you could be able to have it like a brick and mortar store.
And like Winwood has a lot of I don't want to call them fashion shows, but like things where they bring vendors out,
yeah,
like smaller companies, and
Yeah.
you can just reach out to them and be like, hey, I want to set up like a tent or something and sell.
yeah.
You can do that.
Ramil hit me up saying that we can pop up at the bakery
Nice.
sometime whenever he has events. So we have some stuff in
You
the
can do
works
that.
on that.
You could also do because you guys are sustainable and 100% cotton. The Vegan Fest is coming in Fort Lauderdale. You could probably set up at a vendor. You don't have to be.
Our
vegan.
product's vegan?
Um,
Yeah, I think so. They are.
well,
Let's just triple check that
But is,
first.
but is cotton vegan? I mean, yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
It's a
leather.
plant. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not leather, so you straight. As long as it's not, so you can set up at those marts. I was telling AJ y'all can go to thrift marts. Like they do this thrifting event in Miami once a month, and the style of the shirt, oversized tee, like that fit is in with all the trendy young people. So it's like one of them things. If you get in a space and people can feel the quality, you'll definitely sell more of the product
Yep.
because the price, the price point at which y'all selling at is comparable to a lot of places that already sell shitty tees.
Yeah, exactly. Like
So-
we're definitely.
It's not like y'all charging $80 tee.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For the quality of shirt that you'll get at that price point is really good. That's a bargain. So if you are interacting with people, because the shirt will sell itself. Well, the material.
The
Will sell
material
itself.
was so
And the design is very simple, and not overly loud. So it's versatile. So yeah,
sure.
some things to think about. A lot of vegan fests coming down to Miami and Fort Lauderdale, and those are really good places. Like Vegan Fest, and they do a street market in Fort Lauderdale like once a month. That
Yeah,
y'all
pull up to the vegans, bro.
well, this one's just a market for the community. You can just set up there too.
Yeah,
So look at markets and like communities.
we can do that. I could bring my juicer too. We could do fresh
Free
juice.
juices.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah, man.
come check us out. Here's a free juice shot.
Y'all pull up in y'all merch, set up a little rack, set up a little spot, and just start talking to people. Have some conversations. And
facts.
they also do one in
We'll
Wilton
have you
Manor,
out there
too.
for the day too, bro. You could be the
Yeah,
thing.
I'd be outside, so I like to do like that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's vegan fest.
Or we
so
can
extra
we
on
could get
everything.
well we can ask LA to pull up too.
Yeah.
You will get both communities.
But you don't need them for that. If you just out there, like as long as you out there, they'll.
Nah,
talk
he
to
just
you.
likes talking to people. That's what he does for
That's what he does,
Patty
Pat,
and them,
yeah.
Who's LA?
A friend of Patricia's from their gym. Yeah.
Got you. Streaming.
Streaming. What have we been watching? You said you
I
had
just finished
Blue Zones.
the Blue Zones documentary on Netflix. It's a 4-episode documentary. It's called Live to Be 100. Something Blue Zones.
Oh yeah.
Talks about centenarian communities all over the globe. Because I don't know if you guys know this, my goal is to live to be 100. In my mind, I'm gonna make it. So I'm always like interested in like what I could be doing now to make sure I live better. And it takes like a holistic approach to how to make it to 100. So they looked at a centenarian community in Okinawa, a remote island in Greece, a community in California, a community in Costa Rica.
Where was the one in California?
It's I don't know the city name, but it's in
Got you.
California.
I'm sure
then-
diet's a big part of it. I mean, obviously you're
Yeah, it's-
big into that because you're vegan, but
It's diet, it's relationships, it's stress, it's faith. Not necessarily like it's not like, oh, I'm this religion, but more so having a spiritual belief. It's
Mhm.
purpose, like having something to work towards, and it's like an active lifestyle. So like how Western society is pretty much making life where you don't have to do anything. When you look at these people that be living to 190 and they still look young and they're still able-bodied, they don't have all these diseases and they don't have Alzheimer's, they're still working like on farms. They're tradesmen, they're sewing, they have community groups. So it's really cool. And then they talked about how Okinawa was really, really high, but Japan over the last couple years have adopted so much Western food, and like now eating all that stuff is like it's viewed as like a luxury. How that community's numbers is
Okay.
drastically decreased
Yeah.
because of they're adopting all these ideals.
got you.
So check it out.
Also, some luck involved there.
I mean, it's some luck if you don't have like something tragic happens, but a lot of it is you can control how long you live based on how you live. And I believe in that message.
I don't know for every single person, but of course you have outliers.
Yeah, but if I'm
Yeah.
overall, like
Yeah.
a generalization is like, yeah, if you just do basic things in life, eat well, focus on like, don't stress out, you can work hard, and you find things to connect to, I think that preserves life.
Yeah, and I think genetics also plays a big part in that.
Yeah.
So
Check it out. 4 episodes. I think the longest episode of the 4 was like 50 minutes, so it's a
Yeah.
quick watch.
Anything else? I mean, we watched The Ultimatum, but the last 2 episodes were butt that I don't even feel like talking about it.
We didn't even talk about it at all though, right?
We didn't. So
I thought the season was good, and there was a lot of promise for
yeah,
what Tati triplet or Bema was looking for.
legally she's still a triplet, so it's all right.
Oh, okay. But I think they did a good job with the reunion. It wasn't like
The only thing that was wild to me, which I talked to Tatiana about, I don't think I talked to you about it, was now I forget the black girl that got pregnant. The fact that she was calling Raya
a Hooters.
a Hooters bitch.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, that whole time she had worked at Hooters.
No, she had worked at Hooters.
Yes, that's what the whole big
No,
deal
Raya
was.
had worked at
yeah,
Hooters.
Raya worked at
And she
Hooters.
did too?
The other girl worked at Hooters
Oh,
as well.
I didn't know she also
yeah,
worked at
that's
Hooters.
why she was like, that's hypocritical that you're calling me a Hooters bitch and you worked at Hooters.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was just like, well, I'm not sorry for it. Meanwhile, like everything she was saying showed that she was like sympathetic to what she had said, but she was just being stubborn. Like, I'm not gonna apologize.
Yeah.
Like that was
She's like,
stupid.
I fucked like you was trying to steal my man.
Yeah, she
Everyone was on dates.
exactly. But
But she was also pregnant too. So
yeah, that's also very true. Damn, now I'm blanking on her name. Roxanne is a terrible human being. Like, even her saying yes to the proposal, like, it seemed like someone had a gun to her head. Like, she did
Yeah,
not want
she
to
was
say
crying.
yes at all, bro. Like, just don't say yes if that's how you feel about marriage.
I don't think she's terrible. I think she's just stuck in her ways, you know? And like,
But she's dragging Antonio along. Like, okay, maybe I'm wrong for saying she's a terrible person, but I
Yeah.
don't think she's the greatest
I think
person.
it's partially. I mean, it's definitely on him too.
Yeah.
But I think he's like, I think he can't really, not that he can't do for himself, but he also kind of, just based on what I'm saying, he just also doesn't want to do for himself.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he was just trying to like attach himself to her.
Yeah.
So to like, all right, hopefully this success or this thing will rub off on me.
Yeah.
And I think now that she knows that, but she's also comfortable with him. Maybe she knows that, but
Yeah.
she's also comfortable with him. So she's just like, I mean, this is working for me, so I'll just keep doing this. And
I also, y'all know how I am, so you know.
she didn't want to wear the ring either. That was
was very stubborn.
she had a handful
Every single
of rings,
finger,
which
except
is
for her
like,
ring
with
finger.
her ring finger. Yeah,
That's
that
a red
was,
flag.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
That's a red flag.
But I just don't get people who feel like they can't be successful while also balancing a relationship. Like,
I mean,
to
it's
me, you can do both. I know we've gotten
Can
in
you
this.
do both?
I know we've gotten in this argument before about relationships.
It depends on
being
how
given-
much she wants to work too. and
Yeah,
how
but
much,
it
like,
seems like every time I hear that from people, like starting a relationship, yes, but it's like, oh, I don't want to get married because I'm so like attached to my job or whatever.
Well, her other things were she wanted him to be at the same level as her, be able to provide. She didn't want to attach herself to someone.
Yeah,
It seemed like she didn't want to attach herself to someone who was going to be an anchor.
yeah,
And he was kind of like, I'm just trying to be an anchor.
Yeah, that's
or
fair.
like, or he's like, all right, let me get, like, it took him getting on not the pod, the show
Yeah.
to start moving in a direction, or at least say he was, or
Mhm.
whatever.
yeah. But the scene where her, Roxanne, and then Alex, I think the dude's name was, when they got into the fight, and then she ended up calling Antonio, and he sprinted to her apartment. Bro, that shit had me dying.
He was sweating.
bro. But anyways, that's all I have for
Yeah.
the ultimatum. I feel like there's something. Oh, The Boys. I know I've discussed it before, and Brandon's the one that put me on. That show is great. I feel like people have really
Is it
undersold
funny?
that show. It has funny moments. It's a superhero show, but it's
Oh.
not your typical like Marvel type shit like superhero. It's more so like the business of superheroes and the
Oh, that's crazy.
PRs and like the darker side. And like not everything is what it appears to be from what we see from Marvel's end. Like there is a lot of bad shit that happens. There's corruption from the government because they find out that a lot of these superheroes were made and not born that way. And then like the superheroes have their PR teams. They're starring in movies, all this stuff. So it's pretty dope.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
What is it on?
It's on Prime Video.
All right, I might have to check it out.
I don't know if I mentioned this last time because I think I'm gonna watch it after. But saw Oppenheimer and it's really good.
Yeah, it
that's
is.
what I hear.
I
That
saw
shit,
it good.
like for what was it 3 hours or
Yeah.
close to 3? It did not feel like that in the show, and I was just like,
So you
damn.
were able to stay attentive the entire time?
Oh yeah, start
Yeah,
to
it
finish.
keeps you locked in,
locked in for sure. It's really good.
but it does still feel long.
Yeah.
really, it
'cause
didn't feel
some-
long to me.
It doesn't feel like, I don't want to say it feels long, but I can tell it was like, just knowing how most movies flow and stuff, I was like, oh, they're taking more time here, and it was like, it was almost how some series, like some limited series are,
Yeah.
where like each actor, each scene could have been like an hour break or
Yeah.
something, but like you could tell, I can tell the obviously the story kept the same through, and there wasn't like, oh, cliffhanger because there's the next episode like in most series, but
Yeah.
the pacing of it was a little bit longer than most movies. But it's not like they just wasted time either. Everything was well thought out and executed.
Gotcha. Music.
Ooh.
Other than The Burner, everyone's listening to The Burner now.
Yeah. There's no new music really that dropped recently. I'll probably.
When is Drake supposed to drop?
He was supposed to
He's
drop
supposed
this
to
week.
drop
next
already.
week.
Yeah.
I'll probably drop a playlist at the end of this week that I've been working on.
It's lit.
Yeah, that's all I got for now. But no. From what I see, no good new music, or my definition of good music has dropped lately.
Okay. Sports.
Lots
So,
of sports.
USA
yes.
lost to Lithuania.
Yes, they did. But from what Luke said yesterday, that game did not matter. I
does
haven't
not.
watched any FIBA.
It's already in the quarterfinals now, and USA made it, even though they lost.
Okay.
So they were in before they even lost.
So,
So
they
it's-
could still win the tournament.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
pool play, and then it just goes to quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals is when the eliminations start. Like when no. You can get eliminated in pool play. Like in the group stage is what they call it. It's not called
Yeah,
pool play.
yeah.
In the group stage you can get eliminated. But 2 teams make it out of each group of 4. And
Gotcha.
USA had already clinched in their group. So they didn't need to win.
Them
this
niggas
year.
was getting cooked yesterday. They had the track star buddy looking like the prophet.
I didn't
But
watch that, no.
Oh yeah,
it's Lithuania.
USA clinched. They play I think tomorrow. It's either tomorrow or Wednesday. And then
Now I just realized what
Canada
you were saying.
clinched too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're on the opposite end.
Champions of what? What? Yeah, that guy. It's
Sorry.
like, oh, he may have had a point.
Sorry, Luke. Go ahead.
They said he may have had a play.
Because they lost to Lithuania.
Yeah, but it also isn't the best players from the
Yeah.
U.S.
They don't take that into context.
Sorry, what were you saying?
And with them already clinching, like they might not have been playing
yeah.
that seriously.
With FIBA, Jordan Clarkson scored like 20
was
points in
hooping,
4
yeah.
minutes. Yeah, he was hooping. So is the Philippines still in it?
Yeah. Well, Philippines, no, they're not in it anymore. They're not. There are a bunch of teams with like really good NBA players that aren't in it anymore. Germany's not in it anymore. Spain's not in it. France got eliminated in the group stage. Finland, who has Markkanen, eliminated. Philippines out. Right now, there are quite a few teams that don't have any NBA players, and I can't remember them off the top of my head.
Well, I mean, was Sudan?
I mean, I'm
out
sure
in
they
it, or
have
they out?
NBA players, but not.
You
Is
said
it-
Sudan?
Yeah, they're in
in
it or
it?
they
I
out?
didn't even know that.
They're out.
Slovenia's
in.
Yeah, they got the boys in it.
Canada's in.
Serbia.
Latvia, Lithuania, Serbia, USA. Shit, I had the full list. No, I don't have it. Give me a second. I can tell you. I literally just texted someone about that. Lithuania, Serbia, Canada, Slovenia, Italy, USA. Oh, it is Germany and Latvia are in it. I thought Germany was out. Y'all play Italy
Italy first.
tomorrow, and then you play the winner of Germany and Latvia.
Wait, you said y'all like you ain't American. So you going for Canada over America? Fucking Benedict Arnold?
I am going for Canada over America.
Then take your ass back to Canada.
Bro, that man lived in Canada for 2 minutes.
G shit, go back to Canada, folks. We don't want you here with that attitude. It's
What's
America or
funny
nothing
is
over here.
I know for a fact if
That is the
Phil-
most Karen response.
No, it's America or nothing over here, bro.
If
What you talking
Phil
about?
knew his like roots, I know for a fact he'd be pro.
No,
whatever,
I would
like,
still
that
root
team.
for America, bro.
Yeah,
But,
you
but
would,
Luke also
you
has
would, you
zero
would.
Canadian blood.
Yeah.
He's just,
Even
was
if I knew
born
I
in-
was
you
like
just haven't
part
been born.
Ghanaian or something, I'm American
Yeah.
first.
And a lot of my family lives there.
So,
Oh,
I don't
do they?
have. I don't have.
I didn't
yeah.
know that.
Like 50% of my family.
Talking about
is
you.
in Canada,
nigga, you American.
and I was born there.
You still American? What culture you identify
What?
with the most?
Not American culture.
Over Canadian culture?
Probably Caribbean culture.
That's not Canadian culture.
Okay, is there a Caribbean team to root for?
Dominican Republic.
They're not in it anymore.
Tell
There are no Caribbean teams.
them niggas get good.
Okay.
You a Benedict Arnold. I want you out of here, trader.
It's you, bro. You're a Karen, bro. And how much you love July 4th?
I love America. I'm American. I'm supposed to love my country, even if the country doesn't always treat the
They
citizens
don't.
the best.
Your country don't love
That's
you.
every country on the
Every
face of the
country
earth.
treats has said citizens that they treat bad too. That is true.
That's especially if it's a non-black country with black citizens. They are the bottom of every country's totem pole, unless you're in an African country.
Okay, so why
And
don't you
that's
cheer
because
for? Why don't you
everybody's
cheer for
black.
an African team then?
Who would I cheer for? There's over 50
He is
African
cheering for
countries.
teams that have a lot of African Americans on them.
I'm waiting for a rebuttal.
Cheer for a team that's African.
No, because
America
how do I pick-
because
Wait,
America
so how
doesn't
do I
love.
pick-
He's
How do-
African American. He's cheering for his people.
How do I pick the African country to cheer for?
I don't know. Do it 23andMe or whatever.
But
And then
I
go
wouldn't
off the
identify with the
percentages.
culture. I don't know anything. I don't know the language. I don't know the culture. I don't know the food. Probably don't know
Bro,
the music.
Luke don't even speak Canadian.
Probably don't know the politics.
I've never heard him say. What do they say over there?
A boat.
A boot.
boot?
I've never heard him say
A
a
bag.
boot.
What's the
They
Canadian
speak
national
English.
anthem?
Oh, Canada.
I didn't ask
But
you.
I also don't even know the. If you ask me to say the Pledge of Allegiance or whatever it is, I don't even know that. Or
Well,
the.
you know the pledge.
Is the Pledge of Allegiance the same thing as the? No. See.
Now you
I don't
acting
even.
stupid.
You had to
No.
say the Pledge of Allegiance to
This
get
nigga
your.
acting
to
dumb
get-
now.
Yeah.
We're not
What's
finna
the-
let you
what's
get
the-
away
You
with
had to
this.
say the Pledge of Allegiance to get citizenship.
what's it
though.
called?
What
So
you
he
mean?
definitely
What's
knew
it
it.
called?
The national anthem, nigga. Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, the Star Spangled Banner. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know the Star. If you ask me to say the Star Spangled Banner, do I know it? No.
Bro,
the
but
Pledge
you
of
know the
Allegiance.
Pledge of Allegiance though.
I
I
pledge
don't even-
allegiance to the flag. What's the rest?
All I know is United States of America.
And to the republic.
He knows it. He's just not gonna say
No,
he does.
and I don't. And I
He
don't
had,
even
bro.
know.
You had to say it
yes,
to get your
just
citizenship.
because okay, just
so
'cause I
you
had
knew
to-
it. You never
At
knew.
one
You
point-
never
at
knew
one
the
point-
Canadian one.
Wait, at one point did I have to say it?
You have
Wait,
to know
and
it.
you actually
Yes.
don't even have to say it.
You had to say it in school growing
didn't have
up.
to- you said you had to say
You
it.
don't. No, you have. Okay, you have to say it, but it's 50 of you, just say like speaking at
Okay,
once.
so you had to know it,
and you're led.
and you've never known the Canadian.
no,
one.
you don't. You don't even have to know it. Some people who were
Okay.
standing there don't even say it when they're.
Okay, what about the Star Spangled Banner? Oh,
I don't
Okay,
know
but
it.
you could have been called on to
see?
say it. That's what I'm saying.
So you don't know the national anthem.
He definitely said it in school too, because they used
Don't
to
know
make
the
us
Pledge
do
of
it
Allegiance.
in high school.
You know anything of the U.S. Constitution?
Yes, of
that
course
there's
he does.
10
Bill of Rights.
Bill of Rights.
Okay. How many amendments?
Are there 10 Bill of Rights?
The Bill of Rights is 10. Yes.
How many amendments?
If I had to guess,
I
Is
don't
there
think I
28?
know all the amendments
is
either.
there 28?
I don't know.
What the fuck? How are you gonna?
Because I'm asking because I need to gauge what you know about
Bro,
America to see
no,
what you know about Canada.
You know more
Wait,
about Phil.
Wait, you can't gauge.
more than
how
Phil.
can you? Wait, how can you say I need to know so I can gauge
Well, I already
what you
know
know
more.
about America?
He's
If you
like-
don't even know the answer, you can't. That doesn't help you gauge anything.
Yes, it does. It helps him gauge if you know more than him, and if you do,
But I just threw out a number, so
You're
how does he know
American.
if I'm right or wrong?
I think there's 19 amendments.
honestly,
I have no idea.
this is
look it
not
up
the
and see.
conversation we should be having right now.
28. Oh, why am I?
Number of amendments. Just Google that.
This is sports, and we're talking about
Yeah,
government.
so college football.
There are
Yeah, go ahead,
27
Sam.
amendments. You said
27.
19.
I was off. Okay.
Yeah, so you're more American than him, and you're
No,
over here
because I
trying to
also
root
know
for
the Pledge of
Canada.
Allegiance, the Star Spangled Banner. You don't even know the Pledge of Allegiance in your own country. Is wild.
What? Why is that wild? Why does it matter?
Bro, he said it in high school. You had to say
That's
it
the
at school.
bare minimum of being.
There's
a
Yeah,
no
at
way-
one point. No, at one point I knew it.
Yeah, that's what
at
I'm
one point I
saying.
knew it. But
Yeah.
right now, do I know it? No?
And you've never known the Canadian one. Never.
Okay.
You
What-
don't-
but what does it
You
matter?
don't think it's important to know the Pledge of Allegiance or the national anthem of
Why?
the country?
No,
you
I don't
live
think
in?
it. I don't
Why
think
is
it-
that important?
Pledge allegiance is stupid. I don't
Why is
think
that
it
About
matters.
important?
National anthem.
Why is that important?
National
What do you
anthem either. I don't think it's.
Why is that important?
It's just
You should have
indoctrination.
some type of pride of where you stay.
It's just an indoctrination tool. That's all
why?
it is.
Why does it
But
matter?
you
Like
still should
like
know
the like the flying over the.
Why
N-
should you
NFL
know it?
games.
Why should you?
Because
Know
you should have pride in what country you live in.
You
I
have-
can be happy about what country I live in.
That's like the bare minimum. You should
No,
know.
I can be happy about what country I live in without knowing
I
the
don't-
Pledge of Allegiance
I don't
or
agree with
the
that. I think you should know.
start
I
or
think that's
the.
like the basics.
This
Yeah,
is
Star
Phil. This
Spangled
is
Banner.
Phil's perspective. It's not. You're
Yeah.
not gonna
What?
change.
I don't think that's
But-
a far out perspective though. I don't think that's
I think
crazy. To
no, no.
think.
I
I
think
don't.
that you're
I don't
Karen
think
mo-
it's. I don't think that it's crazy for you to think
I
that.
don't
But
think
I
that makes
also.
me a Karen.
I don't think it's crazy for you to think that. But I also don't think it's crazy for him to think that.
Yeah.
That's
said,
that's
no,
the beauty.
Phil said that's the bare minimum.
That's the beauty for him. That's
Shit, obviously you have to know this shit to get citizenship. The government thinks the same thing too.
You don't have to, like, they don't test you on it. You don't have to say it one-on-one in front of somebody. It's 50 people in a room, and there's someone leading it in the front of the room.
So
who
you was
works
just
there.
silent the whole time. So,
A lot of people are silent the
Yeah.
whole time.
but don't you take a written test? What they ask you on a written test?
They don't ask you to
Well, I'm asking
fucking
you, what do they
write out
ask you
the
on a written
Star-Spangled
test? That's what
Banner.
I'm asking you.
all right. Let's reel
I
this
can't.
in, guys.
The stuff that was on the written test, I can't even remember.
Go back to Canada with that attitude.
But that's
buddy.
every test.
It's
Luke.
like
That's every
what
test.
president? What president? Yeah. I
But
know.
both you guys are just saying.
Yeah, but he's trying to gauge
Yeah.
my knowledge based on the test.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't remember the test. Like, it could be like, what number president was this person? And you don't even have to get 100%.
What do you have to get?
I don't know.
Like
I don't
70?
even remember what percentage you have to get.
Have you ever voted in Canada?
No.
Do you even know their currency
You
system?
voted
Well, I
here?
don't think I can vote in Canada.
You know their currency system?
Why wouldn't you be able to? You're a citizen.
I'm not a citizen.
Oh, you're not.
No.
Wow.
I'm a
look
U.S.
at that.
citizen.
And he's
Yes.
honestly, I think I'm on for the viewers and listeners. I'm on Phil's side now.
About what?
I was in the middle, but now
That should-
I'm like leaning Phil's side a
Now
little
you
more.
root
You're over
for
here cheering
Canada.
for Canada.
I don't know shit about Canada.
I don't know shit about the U.S.
You live here though, so
You
your
know,
lived
you know more
experiences,
about
you
the U.S.
know-
than Canada.
Just living here, your lived experiences gives you more knowledge about the U.S. than it does.
Okay,
Canada.
but why does that matter who I cheer for? I could cheer for whoever I want to cheer for. It's a
This is-
basketball
this is-
team,
this
guys.
is nations versus nations.
It's
bro.
a
Nations,
okay,
bro.
yeah,
This
yeah.
is bigger than just basketball
Okay, yeah,
teams.
you're right. You're right. This is we eliminate that nation, take it over. And
Yeah,
we,
this is
we
who has the
assert
best
our
basketball
dominance.
nation. Of
Yeah,
course.
that makes a whole lot of sense. I can cheer for whoever
So if
I
we
wanna
go to
cheer
war
for.
with Canada, you're gonna.
That's like saying
go to Canada and fight America.
you live in South Florida. Why do you not cheer for the Dolphins?
Huh?
You've never lived in Philadelphia.
I know.
Why do you not cheer for the Dolphins?
But it's in America.
It's the
though.
dumbest argument. I can cheer for whoever the
No,
fuck.
no,
I want. I
it's-
can cheer if
it's-
I want to cheer for
it's-
Lithuania. I can cheer
That's
for
not true
Lithuania
because it's in America. This are nations versus nations.
no. Okay, you live in Florida.
I cheer for FAU. That's a Florida team.
Okay,
When I was
why
in,
don't you
when
cheer
I was
for
in
every
Illinois,
Florida team?
I cheer for Southern
But
Illinois.
why don't you cheer for every Florida team? You've never
'Cause I
lived in
don't-
Philadelphia.
Well, that-
What do you know about Philadelphia? How
it's
many?
different
How
because-
many?
But
how many?
Donovan McNabb's from Chicago.
It's different because
What are
it's,
Philadelphia laws?
It's a club. That's a club, bro. It's club versus national. It's different. You can't compare this.
yeah.
It doesn't. It
not-
does. This
those
just doesn't
not-
matter. I could cheer for Lithuania if I want to cheer for
Those not
Lithuania.
comparable.
You can,
I
but
could cheer for Slovenia if I want
you
to cheer
can.
for
But
Slovenia.
now you're on the FBI's.
It doesn't
You
matter.
just really sus, bro.
All right,
doesn't
let's
matter.
move on.
Yeah, that's-
College-
You might be a
Phil,
spy.
Phil. All
No
right.
one- no-
So college football started back up. Real quick, major upset. We had Colorado Buffaloes play TCU Horned Frogs, upset them. Dion has. I mean, I don't think I'll call it a super team, but he definitely changed that roster over with the transfer portal. Wow, I can't speak.
all those people that left were like, "No, I don't want to be here."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they're
But his son balled out, which Phil said he might be that nigga. And
He was calling
Yeah.
it, bro. In HBCU, that nigga was looking
Yeah.
like the second coming.
Yeah.
Like every game was crazy stats.
Travis Hunter balled the fuck out.
balled,
Played like 110 snaps or something crazy like that.
Running back ball too.
Yeah.
They got some studs on that team, bro.
They do.
Like at least on the off. I mean, I think his son had 10 solo tackles.
Something like that.
Yeah. So the thing is, I think they'll be better next year because now college athletes will see what it's like,
Yeah.
and then I feel like that's when you really get I feel like the first year they'll have this game and they'll probably still finish like middle of I think they'll have about 4 losses, 3 to 4 losses maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't watch college, so I don't know their schedule, but I probably predict like 3 to 4 losses, right?
Yeah. Next year they're moving conferences, I think, to the Big 12.
Yeah. And
Which,
then I feel like next year,
Yeah.
once you put a year of tape out and the noise that they gonna make, like they already got they got facility upgrades, all the real like powerhouse stars are gonna start transferring over. They'll be getting the likes of like the Bamas, the LSU's,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. That's when I think that they'll take off.
Yeah, so I'm
Good
happy.
game,
Yeah, it was. I'm happy college football is back. Canes 1-0. We'll see if that goes to 2-0 after this week. Kentucky's 1-0.
FAU and
FAU's
SIU
1-0.
is 1-0.
Yup. So good time right now, and that NFL starts up next week. So I'm very excited about that.
Can't wait.
Who do y'all play
this
next
week
week?
technically.
Who do y'all play?
Who?
UM next week.
Texas A&M.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. but it's at home, which I'm happy about because we played them last year at A&M.
Are you going?
I'm trying to, so we'll see. But are we making predictions?
On what?
We are making predictions.
For NFL
Yeah.
picks?
Yeah, we can.
All right, let's do it. And then we got to talk about fantasy, too.
Who's writing them down?
Did Jermaine join or no?
No.
Oh, he did.
Middle Tennessee.
Also, shout out to Jermaine. And shout out to that's what I wanted to say. The best thing I've seen this week. We forgot. It was to shout out to all the support, everyone who bought for Lane. I don't want to forget people, but for sure, I already know we packed and sent Lindsay stuff out. Jermaine definitely supported. Who else? Who else from the pod? Group at least. Luke, do you remember any or no?
I don't know. I think we should have just done a general shout out because now if we forget someone.
Yeah, I could shout out to every single person because I have the orders, but I was thinking about people who really religiously listen to the pod.
Yep. Best thing I seen this week was you guys dropping, people buying. Saw Michelle this week, so that was cool. Got to catch up with the homies.
Whoa, she was the best thing you saw this week?
It's one of them. Yeah, we had cookies and talked it up like.
Cookies? Where'd you guys have cookies from?
Blueprint.
My spot. They had this peanut butter and jelly cookie that's vegan.
Oh, you went to, Luke?
No.
So we
I
chopped
just
it
knew
up,
we went to
and she was
Blueprint.
safe from the hurricane, so that was cool. And then
She stayed with y'all?
nah, she was. I was like an alternative. She stayed with a friend, but I told her like if she needed a place to stay, she could always crash at our spot.
Matt Clark, shout out to Matt.
Yeah,
Jermaine from listeners.
I think that was it. That was all. I'm trying to think what else I saw this week. That was good. But that's all I got for this week. Can't wait to get some merch next week.
Shout out Lindsay, Cove. I don't know if Cove listens.
No, but I texted him.
I was gonna buy merch this week,
I gotta
but
text him too.
bought jewelry and forgot, and I couldn't go over budget. I was like, wait a minute, I knew I was supposed to get something this week.
Jewelry?
Shit. Yeah, got some jewelry, some accessories. Trying to accessorize
Keep that jewelry.
for our engagement dinner
Nice.
or lunch and brunch, whatever you want to call it.
All right, who has the NFL schedule?
Me. Wait, are you two gonna take notes?
No.
Oh. So I'm gonna do the schedule and notes.
He'll know it because he'll.
You take notes, bro.
It's gonna be tough, bro. Let me see.
What the heck?
I'm not a good note taker. My girl thinks I'm dyslexic, so I don't know if you want me to. I got pick'ems. Hold on. I gotta do Luke, AJ, Zach.
Oh, you're tracking it?
I'm gonna try.
What? Look at it feel.
All right, let's go.
Participate.
Okay. Lions Chiefs is the Thursday night game.
Chiefs.
Lions. No, I'm
Hold
kidding.
on,
I
let
got
me
Chiefs.
see. Lions v Chiefs.
Oh,
This is gonna be a 2-hour episode, probably.
no, I would say
What's the
just put
easiest?
the names
Yeah.
and then you can just do Chiefs.
Okay,
Chiefs.
got it.
Chiefs.
Who you got?
Chiefs.
Yeah, I think we all.
Chiefs.
That's why I said it that way. I think
I'm actually gonna go Lions because
hell yeah, do that.
because what's the name's not playing the first game.
Patrick Mahomes.
No, they paid a defensive tackle.
Because you're
Oh,
picking
Chris
Lions
Jones?
because one
Huh?
DT
Chris
is not
Jones?
playing.
Yes, bro. Chris Jones is like
I know
Aaron
he's-
Donald.
I know he's
a
great.
difference maker.
I know,
but
I know he is.
I think
But you
Patrick Mahomes is a way more of a difference maker.
Yeah, but
And I was like, I don't think that third string safety is gonna play.
I'm gonna go Lions.
Watch them win.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna go Lions.
I think they could. Like they.
No, yeah, anyone could win.
Hey man,
Any
you
given
take
Sunday.
you take a good D tackle out. That field opens up when you can run the ball.
Okay, I think any team can win on any Sunday,
Obviously.
but I think the Chiefs are gonna win.
Okay, so who we got next?
Carolina, Atlanta, Panthers.
Ooh.
That's gonna be a good one too.
Booty
I'm
bowl.
gonna go
This is the booty
Carolina.
bowl for
Who's the
real.
starting
You going
quarterbacks?
Bryce
Desmond
and
Ritter? And Bryce Young. But I'm gonna go. I think Atlanta has more of a complete team.
You should be asking yourself who's the starting DTs.
So you going who?
Carolina.
You going Carolina? Okay. Panthers.
This one's
Who's the starting DT
This
for Carolina?
Who you going, Luke?
No, I'm serious.
Phil.
Is it the guy they drafted?
From Auburn.
Oh,
I
Derek
think.
Brown.
My
yeah.
booty, old Brown, Derek
Who you
Brown.
going?
I'm going Falcons, I believe.
Yeah, I said Falcons too.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Falcons.
So who do you pick?
Falcons. I am going. Let's see. Carolina got Miles Sanders. Who else did they get this?
Who are the receivers on the Falcons?
They got Drake London.
Drake London.
They got
Pitts.
Russell Gage, Pitts.
They got
They don't
that
have
running
Russell
back,
Bijan
Gage.
now.
Russell Gage is on the Bucks.
Who's that
Oh,
running
he
back
is?
that they got?
Never mind.
He's been on
Dang,
the Bucks
his
since last
statistics
year.
are
Oh
terrible.
yeah, you're right. You're right. He was.
Who's
on
the
Bucks
running back
since
they
last
got?
Bijan.
Bijan
Bijan.
Robinson.
And then Cordero, they still got.
year. Yeah, they have Cordero.
I'm gonna go Atlanta.
Are there other wide receivers other than Drake London?
Drake London, Kyle Pitts. That's pretty much it.
That's all I know.
I'm gonna go Atlanta.
And then Carolina, who they got? They got Thielen,
DJ Moore.
Mingo.
These
DJ
are,
Moore's not there.
Yeah,
He's
he's
in
not there no
Chicago.
more.
Oh yeah, that's
These
right.
are always hard because I need to see who's at home, who's not at home, the odds.
Okay, I can tell you
Oh,
who's
he
at
said
home.
the odds. I thought thoughts.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Wait, do you want me to tell you who's at
Yeah, they've
home?
been messing
Yeah.
with the odds lately.
Um,
home?
Falcons are at home and Chiefs are at home. So
Oh.
for the two that we've done so far,
Okay, I'm taking.
are you just pick the home team?
No, but I think that matters. But I'm still taking the Lions and Falcons. But I need to know this information as I pick.
Mm.
That's all things considered.
Mhm.
Who's
Okay.
favorite in Atlanta, Carolina?
I don't know.
All right,
I'm
that's
just looking at the
next
schedule.
Next one.
Okay, Houston at Baltimore.
Give me Baltimore.
Yeah, give me Ravens.
That's a good one. I'm gonna go Baltimore as well.
What do you mean it's a good one? You think it's gonna be a good game?
I think
I think it'll be
I
competitive.
think it'll be competitive.
they got,
I think it'll be Baltimore though.
Yeah, I think Lamar's gonna show out. Now that he's back. Got his.
Yeah, I
his
got
Right,
it,
but
sure.
So if they showed out, you think the Texans, with a rookie quarterback, and no real they have Nico Collins. Who else?
The Texans have a good defense, so I think
The
they'll.
defense is okay. Oh, the new coach too.
They DeMarco. Is it DeMarco?
Ryan, yeah.
DeMarco Ryan, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like DeMarco Ryan. Want him as a head coach in Philly, so I like him as a coach. I think.
Okay.
And I don't know much about Stroud, but I like Stroud. I like Damian Pierce.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Ravens don't know much about him either, and it's always that element of surprise.
But I do think Ravens are gonna win.
Yeah,
You pick,
I think
you-
it's gonna be a competitive
Surprise.
game. Who you got?
Ravens, bro.
All right, just asking.
Okay.
Bro, I live in Baltimore.
Next one, Cincinnati Bengals at Browns.
Bengals.
Joe Burrow's playing, right?
Yeah.
No, is he?
He's
He's
questionable.
hurt, I
He's
thought.
questionable. He's
I'm taking
questionable.
Browns.
I'm taking Browns too.
Gosh, that's tough.
I just hope Deshaun Watson plays well.
got
Well,
Bengals?
you need Deshaun. Yeah, I got Bengals.
Oh, because I have him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just want him to bounce back from it all. You know.
I'm picking Bengals.
Okay.
Okay, next we have Jags at Colts.
Cincinnati's favorite, Phil.
Give me
It's
Jags.
Cincinnati's home or Bengals are home.
No,
Yeah.
no, Browns
No.
are home.
Browns are home.
Browns.
Okay.
I'm Cincinnati's favorite. How much?
Yeah, Browns
3?
are home. 2.5.
I'm still taking Browns.
Yeah, I got Browns too.
And you got who at who? Jags at.
Jags at Colts.
Give me Jags.
I got Jags.
Jags.
Ooh.
Jaggerbutt.
Jags at.
I didn't even tell you
Let's-
his favorite. Jags. Want to know how much they're favored by?
I want to take the Colts, but I'm gonna go Jags.
Okay, did everyone give a pick for that one?
Yeah,
Yes.
everyone said Jags.
Okay, Bucks at Vikings. Vikings.
We're gonna get smacked. Give me Vikings.
Vikings.
Maybe we don't get smacked, but it's still Vikings.
I'm taking Vikings. Yeah, they're good.
Okay.
And it's not a primetime game. You know, what's the name? Good is good when he's not in primetime. Kurt.
Titans at Saints.
That's actually a tough one.
Yeah.
I have
Saints.
Derek Carr's over there. I have Saints.
I'm going
Yeah.
Saints.
I might go Titans on this.
Honestly, I want to go Saints, but we can't all pick the same ones all the time. So I'm just gonna go Titans for this one.
Saints, Titans. Okay.
And
You
Titans
picked one?
got yeah, I said
I think the
Titans
AFC South
is the worst division.
is gonna be terrible. That's Tennessee, right? Tennessee Jags. And
Oh, AFC South. Yeah. Tennessee, Jags, Houston, Colts.
Yeah.
But I like.
It's gonna be
Texans.
terrible.
When it comes down to that, I'd look at the quarterback matchup, and I'm like, would
Yeah.
I rather have Carr or Tannehill?
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm gonna go. That's why I picked the Saints. 'Cause
Okay.
And I also think Chris Olave might have a breakout.
But that's
season.
not why you picked the Chiefs.
Do you what? So what's going on, with Michael Thomas? Is he gonna be good again?
Who knows, bro?
Why you gotta be a dickhead?
I'm just asking about. That's not how you pick. That's how you pick that game, and that's not how you pick the Chiefs.
Yeah.
That game, the quarterbacks are closer in talent to the Chiefs game.
But defense, defense matters too. When things are like leveled.
Okay.
The Chiefs can lose a game. It's okay.
Yeah, no,
And
I
they are
know.
playing without it.
No, I know they can. I know they can.
Bro,
And
Anyone can lose. I already
the
said that.
Lions had
Let
the best
Filch have
offense.
his own process, bro.
49ers
Lions had the best offense last year.
I got Steelers.
at Steelers.
49ers at Steelers.
Niners.
Ooh.
I have Niners.
I got Steelers.
Okay, so AJ's going Steelers. 49ers at Steelers. Ooh. Wait. Purdy's their quarterback?
Yeah.
No,
Not starting. No, I'm going to go Steelers too.
I don't think he's starting. Is he?
I don't think
Purdy?
he's back from that
Yeah,
injury
Purdy's
yet.
starting.
He's back? Oh,
Really?
I didn't know he's back.
I didn't know he was injured. I thought, yeah, I just assumed he was.
So you got Niners?
Yeah,
You
I
can
got
Google it if
Niners
you want.
regardless. I'm not picking Pickett.
You got
49ers.
Niners? Okay.
Okay, everyone got their pick in. We're going Cards at Commanders.
Commanders, because the Cards going to be trash.
That's a tough one, too. I'm going Commanders.
Yeah, I think I'm going Commanders.
Commanders. I think Commanders gonna surprise people this year. Honestly.
I hope so, man.
I just think the Cards are trash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cards are trash.
And
But
fuck-
just generally, I think, yeah. Like the team. No, we don't have to get into it. It's gonna take too long.
And fuck, goddamn, what's his name? Jonathan Gannon. Fuck
Yeah.
Gannon.
So wait, so you pick everyone pick Commanders?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Green Bay Packers at Bears.
Give me the Bears. The Bears.
The
Green Bay at the Bears.
I'm going Bears.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Bears.
We're all gonna have the same picks.
Maybe I'll say Green Bay then. I don't know. Hold on. I gotta think about it. Who's a better defense?
Bears got
I think Green Bay might. Low key.
Green Bay
Nah,
might, yeah.
Bears just picked up Edwards from the Eagles, who had 100 tackles last year. He's really good middle linebacker. And
Oh, he's a
picked up
linebacker.
and he picked up another inside linebacker. I'm taking the Bears.
Who do they have receiver wise at Green Bay? Watson. Who else?
Dobbs, Jaden Reed.
But the Bears just got
DJ Moore.
mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Fine, I'm gonna go Bears. Is it? It's at Green Bay or at Bears?
At Bears.
Oh, then Bears. The Bears.
Who you taking?
Everyone said Bears.
Bears.
everybody? Okay.
Yeah, and I trust the quarterback more.
Then I don't know. Jordan Love looked good last year, but I
It's
see.
very small sample size.
Raiders at Broncos.
Ooh.
Bro, week one got some tough ones.
I got Broncos.
Yeah, because what's name's back?
Mm.
Pete Carroll's back. Not Pete Carroll.
Sean,
Sean Payton. Yeah.
Who is the Raiders quarterback?
Jimmy, Garoppolo.
Give me the Broncos.
This
You
is
said
where?
Broncos.
At Denver. I'm picking Denver.
I think Russell Wilson's back, baby.
I think they'll be better than last year. And they already had a really good team.
I'm going to go
last year.
Raiders.
Devontae Adams, a little bit.
So you're going Raiders.
Who's
Broncos.
the Raiders tight end now?
That's a good question.
I have no idea.
I mean, they still got a good D line.
Yeah, they do.
The Raiders.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
they
got
got
that. They
the-
got Max Crosby.
That's one guy.
One guy makes a
Smith,
difference, bro.
Crosby.
Y'all, you gotta stop acting like one guy don't make a difference.
makes a difference.
I don't know their corners. Actually, fuck. I'm gonna stick with it.
Bro,
I picked them.
you're going against your boy,
I don't think I want to.
Patrick Surtain.
I don't think I want to pick the Raiders, but I'm gonna
All
stick
right,
with
did
it.
you pick?
Yeah.
I picked the Broncos. yeah.
Bet. Dolphins at Chargers.
That's a tough
That's
Miami Dolphins.
Dolphins at
Miami
Chargers.
Dolphins. It's L.A. Like,
Oh,
it's gonna
taking
be fun.
Herbert. Herbert and them boys.
Herbert Hoover.
Chargers.
Chargers always find a way to fuck up.
They
But,
got Joey
Yo.
Bosa though.
They do.
Okay. One guy doesn't matter,
So
bro.
AJ's
Makes
going
a
Dolphins.
difference, bro.
But then they their coach is on the hot seat, right?
Who?
We have Tua Tagovailoa. Anthony
Chargers,
Lynn's gone
maybe.
already. I think it's a new coach.
They got a new coach.
Pretty sure it's first year coach there.
Yeah, I'm going Chargers.
I'm going Dolphins.
He said, "Yeah, I'm going Chargers."
I'm going.
First year coach, yeah, I'm going first year coach.
I'm going. I'm going Dolphins.
Bro, the Dolphins are loaded. We have Eli Apple now.
Eli Apple.
Not sold on that one.
Okay,
Oh, I mean only because Jalen got hurt, but
this is gonna be a fun one.
we're lit.
Eagles, Patriots.
Eagles. It's
Yeah,
not
it's Eagles.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I'm
got
taking
Eagles, too.
Eagles.
But it would be lit.
If the Patriots win.
Did you pick the Commanders or no?
I
Oh, you
pick the
did against
Commanders, yeah. Cause I don't like Jonathan Gannon. And
Okay.
I've never trusted Kyler Murray.
He's hurt right now too. He's not even playing.
Yeah, he's not playing.
So-
He's not playing for like the first few weeks.
Even better.
Kyler Murray's
Um,
not bad though.
I don't think
Rams at Seahawks.
Give me the
Ooh,
Seahawks.
Seahawkingtons.
I think they're a good team again this year. I think Geno keeps it going.
I think Seahawks as well.
Oh, damn. I think I'm gonna go Rams.
Who's their quarterback?
Stafford.
Oh, the Rams. Yeah. I thought you meant like it could be.
Wasn't
Seattle or-
then that report said the report came out that he wasn't connecting well with his young receivers or some shit like that?
I'm not sure.
Pretty sure I
Yeah.
read that on Twitter. Yeah.
Okay.
His wife or something.
You
said
put me
that.
down for Rams.
Cowboys at Giants.
That's gonna be a great game.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna go Cowboys.
That's
I'm
a
gonna
Sunday
go-
night game.
Unfortunately,
I don't want to go Cowboys. I'm gonna go Cowboys.
I'm thinking I'm gonna go Giants. Honestly.
Who's their new coach? Oh no, they still got
Yeah.
They
Brian
just got,
Dable.
Who'd they pick up? The tight end.
Darren Waller.
Darren
Yeah,
Waller.
Darren Waller.
Yeah.
Giants, yeah.
So AJ going Giants.
Yeah, we're going Giants.
Who you
Cowboys.
going?
Cowboys.
Hey, Lindsay, I'm going Giants.
Pains me to pick the boys, man, but I'm gonna go to Cowboys.
Also, shout out Lindsay for drafting Jalen Hurts
Or
Yes,
she-
sir.
pretty
'Cause she got
early
the
in her
crush on him.
fantasy league. I know. I told her, I was like, she was like, don't tell Phil. And I was like, Lindsay, we all know you be thirsting over that nigga.
Danny does the same thing too.
Really?
She's like, "Oh, I actually could root for the Eagles. Jalen Hurts is cute." I'm like, "Stop it."
And then the Monday game, I think it's an easy one. Bills Jets. Bills
Easy.
at
Ooh,
Jets.
that's
I'm gonna go
easy.
Jets.
Easy.
I'm going Jets.
I think Bills.
How's that an easy one, though?
I think Bills are one of the top teams in the league.
And Jets
Fold?
could be one of the top
Well, I
teams
guess
as
now that
well.
they have
They
Rodgers,
they
sure.
have a great
Yeah.
defense already.
I got Jets too.
and
Because their defense doesn't even let touchdowns up. So they lock up. I don't know. I don't like. Outside of Gabe Davis is cool, right? Diggs obviously really good, but they have a newer tight end. Yeah,
I mean, I'm gonna
I
go
don't really
Bills
trust Bills.
just because it's so early in the season. But if this was a late season
Is it at
matchup,
Jets?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got Jets.
I'm going Jets just because that
Bro, it's
boy,
gonna be stupid in that
Diggs is disgruntled at the
in that
moment.
stadium. You want to go? You trying to fly up? Oh, you're gonna be in England.
Yeah.
I mean, not
No,
England. You're gonna be in
Portugal.
Europe.
Diggs is disgruntled at the moment, so I'm going Jets. And we see a new look Aaron Rodgers offense. You can't really prepare for that. So
I got
Aaron
Bills.
Rodgers happy. I think he's gonna have fun out there because he's gonna be with a bunch of young guys again. He's not gonna be in in Wisconsin.
and he could just express himself more. He's not in fucking rigid Green Bay.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I shouldn't have said it would be an easy one, but I think
Yeah.
Bills are gonna win.
Is that it?
That's it. That's the Monday
Hey,
game.
it's the
Go
first
All
week.
Jets.
right.
Wait, no, we got one more thing.
What?
We got
For
Phil has to
fantasy-
give us his Eagles prediction.
Oh, okay.
record wise. It's
16.
17. Is it 18 game seasons, right? Or is it
17.
17.
I think we don't do as well last year. I think we take a dip, but I think we still finish 1 or 2 in the conference, first in the division.
Division.
So I will.
Oh, 1 or
say
2 in the conference.
in the NFC conference, but first in the division for
Sheesh.
sure. Just because it's hard to go back after the Super Bowl loss, I will say 12 and 13 and 4. Say 13 and 4.
Okay.
Why are you smiling?
Because we'll see.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
want.
I
My
think
heart says
Commanders.
12
I think
and 5.
Commanders will be the second in the division,
My heart says 12 and 5, but I'll go 13 and 4.
and that's a hot take because we probably projected to be the last in the division.
Actually, no, I
Just
lied.
based on last year.
12 and 5.
12
Hard,
and 5.
tougher, a lot tougher.
Well, you're not gonna
schedules.
be second in the conference at 12 and 5. I don't think.
We don't know. The NFCs don't have juggernauts, so we could be.
Wait, what?
Juggernauts.
I know.
Like I don't think it.
I was saying for Luke.
Juggernauts.
Jorg.
But 12 and 5.
You're not saying the conference.
He's
He
in
said
the
he's.
conference.
Oh well, he said NFC East.
Well, I think we'll be first. I think 12 and 5 will get you first in the NFC East,
In the NFC East, yeah.
and I think 12 and 5 will also get you top 2 or 3. But I don't think there's gonna be that many teams in the NFC that can run off and be 13 and 3 this year, or 13 and 4, anything like that. So that's why I said 12 and 5 will get us at the top of the NFC.
NFC East is gonna be interesting again this year.
It's always interesting because you just play each other so well. But both teams have, well, Dallas didn't really improve, but Commanders improved, the Jets improved. We'll see if Danny Dimes takes that leap with more talent. So, yeah.
Facts.
And we got new coordinators.
Mm-hmm. All right. It's been another episode.
No, we got to do fantasy recap.
You thought
Oh,
that you thought.
All right. So first of all, Lindsay picked Tony Pollard right when I was gonna get him, but obviously she was gonna take him. He's a Cowboy. And then who was the other person? Let me go to her team.
There were 3 people, I think.
Yeah, I think there was 3. Like legit, my pick. She picked it right before.
yeah.
I need to go to her team.
You could look at the draft results.
How you do that? I've been trying to find
You
that.
go onto league,
League
then you go into the settings, and then draft results.
settings.
And you scroll.
Draft
down.
results. Wow, it's right there.
Yep.
2023.
I collaborated. So, if
So
y'all have a
Tony
better format,
Pollard-
let me know.
Oh, and then T Higgins. She took right before me. And then OBJ. Yeah, so those 3.
My team is buns.
My team is lit.
My team is buns. Zach's team probably buns.
Bro, Zach, you took someone really early. Who was it?
Tyreek was my first pick.
Yeah, I know, but you said you weren't gonna take Tyreek.
Yeah, but then I had no one else to, because Chase and Jefferson were both taken,
Yeah.
and I wasn't gonna go Eckler.
Oh, maybe not then. I thought you took someone early, but I don't think so anymore. Oh, Goddard. You took Goddard
Yeah.
early. That's
Everyone
what
was
it
like, "What?
That's
Over
good.
Kittle?
Wait, what?
Taking Goddard over Kittle?
Yeah,
Like, what the fuck?
I mean,
And over Waller, I think.
but Waller can't stay healthy, bro.
Okay, but I still
You
wouldn't
got
take
the
him.
And
same
over
argument for
Waller and
Goddard.
over Kyle Pitts.
Hmm?
You can have the same argument for Goddard, but I
Mhm.
think he has a big year this year.
I'd rather Kittle than Goddard.
I mean, San Francisco quarterback situation is just
Doesn't
not
matter.
looking that
Kittle
great this year.
doesn't matter. Kittle is
But
top
it's-
3 every year.
But it's just not looking great.
I don't
this
know
year.
if Goddard's been top 3.
He has. Bro, he's been like,
I'm talking about fantasy wise.
maybe not, but like talent wise for sure.
Damn, Zach, you got 3 tight ends.
Yeah, but also this league always throws me off because you don't draft a kicker or defense. So I'm like, I don't know what to do with
You,
all
you
these.
get
fucking-
more wide receivers, running backs.
Yeah, I know, but I was like, I
I
have
think you're
too
dra-
many that I don't need all these motherfuckers.
Same. I got a ton. If you guys want somebody from my team, just let me know.
You know who I want.
Yeah, but you're
Anyways.
not trying to pay. You're not trying to pay the price.
You're trying to have me overpay. Anyways, it's been another episode. My team's gonna finish in last. Toodles.
Close us
Peace.
Bro, Zach.
Peace.
It's been another episode of Save It for the Pod.
Talk to you in a second.
Bada bing, bada boom. Peace.